Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What the fuck is up, people?
What up?
It's episode 309.
309.
Of the most consistent podcast in the every year.
Hell yeah!
Logical sense. This is your boy Busby.
And over here, it's your boy JC No
And Martine.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? What's good?
Shit.
Yup.
Summer's almost here, gentlemen. How y'all feeling?
Shit.
Good.
I'm almost here.
Yeah.
It's hotter than a bitch outside. Fuck
I
you
know,
mean?
right?
Yes.
I know. It's fucking annoying. I hate the fucking heat.
I'm getting a little bit of color to me again. You know
Little.
what I'm saying? I'm dark now?
Funny.
Giannis has officially hit the point where he's darker than me. I thought I had a little bit more time. I was like, damn, that sun's going in. I was like, oh no, wait, you're I'm half, you're 3/4.
Oh man, yeah, I've been chill, working and all that jazz and shit like that. But you know, happy to be here, happy to be in front of you, gentlemen.
Right.
Now it's the dust has settled for sure now, and
A lot of shit's taken place since the last time we were on air.
yeah, Drake and J. Cole, they have not been the same since. Who should we start on first?
Well, I mean, Cole dropped first.
What was it? What was that song called? Grippy?
Grippy.
That's your boy.
Listen, man.
That's your boy.
Look, man, I told my son,
I'm
I
wearing
said,
his shoes because they match. That's about it right now.
I said, yeah, that man Jermaine Cole, I said, he not our cousin no more.
No. Just last week. Just last month. You guys were telling, was it last month?
2 months.
That's when they
3
happened?
months.
Yeah. Or shit, I don't know.
2 months, 3 months.
It was
Whatever.
a minute ago.
It was a whole season ago.
In April.
Right.
Yeah, that was in April. And y'all remember JC told me, does J. Cole look like a man who doesn't have a plan?
Yeah.
2 months later. No, he does not have a plan. He just said, no.
Man.
He said, your albums are whack. Then came back and said, I'm sorry. And said, it's grippy.
It's grippy.
It's grippy.
It's grippy. It was on Cash Cobain's record, right?
Yeah.
That was. I think that was when the streak ended for his feature run.
Oh, yeah.
Streak ended at that
Absolutely.
point.
Without a doubt.
I was
Absolutely.
like, damn. Okay, he changed. He was on Tim's record. I listened to that. That was better to an extent. I
need to
guess.
listen to Tim's
I was
album.
gonna, wait, hold up. Wasn't his first feature technically on the Metro and Future
Yes.
shit? Yeah, that was his first
No,
feature.
but the beef was still going on.
Okay, I get
Yeah,
what you're
the
saying
beef was
now.
still
Yeah,
happening at
like
that
post
point.
beef.
Yeah, post beef. Yes, this is post beef.
Word is he jumped on another feature, and everybody said, okay, this is a lot better. I
Yeah,
just
that was Tim's record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
that one was a lot better. It wasn't enough, but it was like, I guess. This nigga. Aubrey Graham really has not taken this well.
Man.
Boy, I
And I've
so-
been waiting, baby.
mean, so 2 weeks after the beef ended, was it a week after it ended or 2 weeks? I think it was 2 weeks after it ended. Yes, it was the week after it ended. Sexy Red announces her new album.
Oh, yeah.
And just to prove...
I completely forgot all about that.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah, because that record was really, really fucking bad.
Well, no, because we were already on to the next horrible record. So
I know. So let's get to the light one first. It was, what's it called? I Really Want You, or what are the shit's called?
Nah, You My Everything.
You My Everything. That features Drake. And I bet you, when he jumped on that record, I believe he saw two bad bitches. You know? I believe he didn't really like women. I bet when he went in that booth, he thought it was real competition. He wanted to pop ass with her.
damn.
Damn.
So the song is terrible, and then when his verse comes,
It's terrible, but it's definitely one where you hear it at the right day party. It's a catch-22.
yeah,
It's terrible for your listening experience, but You know,
everything.
I'm gonna say this, and I mean this respectfully. The hoes love Sexy Red.
Oh yeah, they do.
So, because I was out I did a tester at the end of May, Memorial Day weekend, just to see what the vibes were. And they ran 4 Sexy Red songs in an hour.
Oh yeah.
And every single time it was jumping. Mm-hmm. So it's a catch-22. Yeah. It's one of those ones you don't want to listen to where any other environment. Mm-hmm. But when you're around the hoes.
Oh yeah.
We're looking for the hoes. Yeah. Oh yeah. They love Sexy Red, but that Drake verse, it was cool until the BBL Drizzy beat came in and he was rapping over BBL Drizzy as like a ha for him.
But the joke, that's the thing. It's not a ha for him. He's still the butt of the joke.
Exactly.
Seriously.
You can't just say yeah guys, I'm cool now. Like no, it's
no. It was still
the sample is BBL Drizzy.
He tried to put like what's it called? He tried to flip it. It just did. Oh, look, I'm the one that pays for the BBLs for the women. Like,
right? No, it's like you just proved this point.
You proved Kendrick's point again,
like, bro. You a trick. I don't give a fuck what you saying after that. You're a trick. You called yourself a trick.
You're part of the escort business. You fuck with women who portray themselves as real women. However that wants to be interpreted.
Right.
Yeah.
You're corny. You don't know. You don't pay attention to you don't read a room. You don't know the vibes.
At all.
You're disconnected from the culture. Like, everything about that was put into that verse. That's what made Euphoria, to me, stand out even more. Because it was like, you ran and completely did what Kendrick rapped about you. You just went and... That was your first offering after the beef, and you went ahead and did it.
Yeah. And what made it worse was just like, it just proved... No matter what he does... Kendrick wins. If he goes make a record and makes us shaking our hands, waving our hands, and he won't be no threat, he wins. If he goes do a tough guy record, Kendrick wins. He checkmated him so bad.
Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah.
You ain't finna play this shit, are you? God damn it.
Who the fuck is... Wow, that's even worse. That's even a real version. I ain't gonna say you lucked out, Martine. I don't play that shit.
What kind of shit is that?
So, this dude named Snow Day from Toronto, he randomly comes out and says, I got a feature with Drake on what's it called?
Wagwandalala.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to speak patois, so just FYI.
Yeah, and it's
right.
a fucking... I guess that he's a parody. He's like the weird owl of
Canada
or whatever. And for whatever reason, Drake jumped on this shit. And I heard this, and I was like, "What? Is he dead ass?"
Well, yeah, he heard Kendrick say "you're cheesing, fam," and he had to say, "No, that's not how you use it properly. This is how you use it properly." You really did it. You really fucking do it. I can't.
Because it is a good laugh. I needed a good laugh.
And we can play. It's not even copyrighted, so.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, shit's on what? SoundCloud?
Yeah, it stayed there.
You keep talking. This should be in the background.
This was so bad. I was more in shock that he did it. Like, why are you? You're doing this shit post beef.
If Beefs had funerals, this would definitely be the one you play at his funeral.
Oh, off top.
not like us. Not Meet the Grams. But this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he buried himself alive.
Don't you really on me?
He said, don't push P. Let me see you push that T. He said, don't you really on me?
Yeah.
I play this at work, and people and my coworkers like, what the fuck is this? Listen on, Drake.
Somebody did this.
People thought this was AI. Plain White Tees thought this was AI.
See? I'm so cheesed. Yeah. He had to use it the proper way because Kendrick misused it.
Yeah. That's not how you do it, fam.
Yeah.
This is how you say cheesed, fam.
Turn this shit off.
No.
See? This is your fault. You tried to do it. He found it.
It's just too smoky in these streets. What kind of shit is that?
Well, he would know about that. I mean,
Ooh,
we're glad
won't you rock with me?
We're glad there were no fatalities, but they were smoky in his OVO streets.
Hey, yo. Seriously.
Turn this shit off, man.
My favorite part hasn't come on yet.
Oh, I don't work.
Oh, God.
Walk on the island. See, we played Not Like Us. And then
Yeah,
we played
I mean,
this.
yeah, it's fair, right?
It is fair.
Yeah.
We didn't play any Drake records, so it is fair.
Because there weren't Drake records. We did play Drake records, not all the way through. They would have copyrighted us.
Well, no, but I'm saying is,
Yeah.
well, so much happened.
True.
Back and forth. We could only focus on one.
Yeah.
It happened to be Not Like Us. But
Seriously, because we were going to break down all the other records, and then
Not Like Us happened.
yeah, it happened while we were recording.
yeah. All right, here we go. It's coming up. Yeah, don't piss me off.
Oh shit! Is that a threat? Turn this motherfucker up too.
What?
This motherfucker literally named every Canadian bank, bro.
Somebody
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Financial.
Oh my god. Like, what?
Yeah, bro.
As soon as I heard this, I retweeted it, and I said, Arby's Angels, defend this. Defend this. I want y'all to defend this. Because as an Eminem fan, I didn't defend FAC. No. And some of these Drake fans, they really defended this bullshit.
Oh, it's a parody. It's
It's
You
not supposed
take
to be
everything
taken-
so serious.
Why?
I don't know, man.
And these Drake fans, dog, these Drake fans are just nuts. They have graduated to barbs. They've always been like the male barbs, but they really are the barbs now. These motherfuckers, I have been public enemy number one of a few other people, of Drake fans that have literally been like harassing me. I can't even post a Kendrick lyric without them being in my mentions, DMing me death threats, everything, calling me fat. You should eat at McDonald's. Da, 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 da. I was like, eat at McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's.
That powerful niggery at work, Camp.
I had Five Guys yesterday, but
No, hey, oh,
whoa,
pause.
hey, yo.
Hey,
yo.
You know what the fuck I mean? It's like my whole fucking bank account. Ooh, have the Five Guy cheese.
I'm like, shit, man. We be
They
eating
gave
good
me
around this
extra
motherfucker. I don't know what people
cheese.
talking about, man. Shit.
So, yeah, and it just, these niggas are nuts. And then the funniest part about this is when they, there was this one time period where they were just going ham on me for a good few days. And then literally I just kicked back. I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to deal with this shit no more. I started blocking them. And then literally the next day, the Mob Ties reference track comes out. And when I say it's a reference track, it's literally a majority of the whole fucking song by Vori.
Yeah.
And that was literally...
Formerly of Dream Chasers.
Yeah. And he literally wrote, I'll say, 80% of the song?
I mean, I'll give credence to say 75.
Basically the whole fucking
You know what I
record.
mean? Like, seriously. It's like about 75%.
I mean, it proved
of the
that
track.
Drake was lying when he said that he came up with that song after Push. The
Yeah.
story of Adidon refocused him
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he was
for
talking
like
to
those
LeBron.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had that record. And he shrugged his shoulders, knowing he was like, yeah. And then that was one of LeBron's favorite records. LeBron the Math's favorite records. And he just shrugged his shoulders like, yeah, I made that record. No, you don't. And that's that was a fan favorite. That was a fan's favorite record. And now that's not even real.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fan favorite because it was technically going back at Push,
And
going back
Kanye.
at Kanye. Yeah, that type of shit.
But that was fake too.
Yep.
So then I was in this Drake RB Angel spaces on Twitter because I just wanted to. They know who I was, so they were all trying to cuss me out and shit like that. I didn't care. I just wanted to understand their thought process. So I literally told them there's other reference tracks coming, which is true, by the way. You can hear that from me. Anyway,
As he says it.
You didn't hear
You didn't hear it from me, but Martine and JC didn't say anything.
What kind of shit is that?
Anyway, so I asked them if there's a reference track for Tuscan Leather, which is considered one of the best intro songs out of Drake's career for All Nothing Was the Same. If there was a reference track where over 80% of that shit was written already for him, would you care? And one person in there literally said, I would not care. That's strictly, it's all rapping.
See, man, I mean,
And I was like, that fan base does not care.
it's more than just not caring, like, per se, right? A lot of times we got to take ourselves out of that type situation because we are hip hop purists. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between a hip hop purist and a hip hop fan who just got into the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because realistically, if you're a purist in that sense, you know the history of hip hop, how every rapper technically writes their own shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'd even go a step further and elaborate because that's a good starting point.
yeah.
To separate it, I'd say you're either a hip hop purist or you're a rap fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's two different sides of that spectrum too.
Definitely.
Where a hip hop purist is gonna know the 5 elements of hip hop.
Yeah.
A rap fan is gonna be a fan of the rap.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Rapping and MCing is just one element of hip hop. There's 5.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, another reference track dropped, which was Ratchet Happy Birthday, which was completely written
that
by Party Next Door.
I heard that and I was like, see, this even if those people still did not like the song as is, just for whatever it was, okay, there's still proof that he's running a sweatshop. Because that definitely sounded a lot better coming from Party
than Drake.
than it did from Drake.
And it's just like, and there's more out there that's gonna come eventually. And it's like the timing of this. And I'm just like, damn, nigga, who did you piss off? And it just proves Kendrick's point again on 616. If you got 100 niggas on your salary and 20 of them want to see you as a casualty and one of them is actually next to you, like...
The other two just don't got the audacity.
Yeah. Let me tell you, oh my God, let me give you some games. I can see you, my little homie.
Yeah, because then apparently 40 had the audacity to go after
Cypher Sounds.
Yeah.
Because,
hey, fam, I'm cheesed.
Because
I'm cheesed, fam.
According to Cypher Sound, his intern or whatever posted a video of them because I guess they're in Toronto, and they put Not Like Us during the montage shit with Dave Chappelle and them, and 40 didn't like that.
Right.
So he threatened them, and I'm like, see, there's a lot of Pusha T lines I can just go to right now, but I'm gonna be honest.
Somebody did this.
Come on.
Honestly, this shit just stupid to me, bro. Like, I don't understand why the fuck.
It was a layup for you.
Man, the
Tick, tick, tick.
Not the tick, tick, tick.
nah, that shit deadly.
I know.
No pun intended.
I'm hunching over right now. I feel like an 80-year-old. But
Nah, go ahead, pull from them lines, bro.
Nah. It was just wild. I'm like, so you dissing him now? And then today on the Joe Budden podcast, where we're recording, Elliot Wilson revealed that the day that night happened, you know, May 3rd?
May 3rd.
Yeah, when May 3rd happened, he hit up fucking Drake asking him like, yo, man, are you really dropping tonight? And Drake just sends like some sarcastic shit back at him saying, yeah, I know you're in it. You in on it with them, da-da-da-da, and sent him a rat emoji, pretty much alluding that he's a snitch. And Elliot Wilson was like, what the fuck? After everything we done did for your ass? That's how you treat me? Fuck
What kind
you.
of shit is that?
And I'm just like, dude, like this boy is spiraling right now.
See, as time has gone by, I don't know if anybody else has even thought of this from this perspective, but I always think of the 2010 XXL freshman class and the fact that Nicki and Drake said, we don't want to be a part of that. We want our own cover. And ever since they separated themselves from the beginning, as time has gone on, it just looks more and more bad for them because they have nobody to rely on that's a peer. They always have to rely on somebody who's younger than them.
I think Nicki's kind of doing a little better. Like
Who's around that's a peer, though? It's not a peer. It's
you
somebody
mean
that's younger than them.
Rapping wise, I'm thinking like hip hop media. Yeah, you got a point there. Because she's still giving interviews to like the Rob Markmans, Joe Buddens, Elliot Wilson. She's still in Hot 97. She still does those interviews.
But I'm not even talking about media.
Yeah,
I'm talking about their
music,
peers.
yeah.
They can't rely on anybody who's a peer.
Yeah,
it's always somebody that's younger than them,
and they burn that bridge.
or that they put on themselves.
And that's why I'm saying this whole outcome, the aftermath of this beef. I'm gonna look at Drake because we're gonna really realize who doesn't like him, because Academics even revealed that Travis Scott doesn't fuck with him no more. Which I'm gonna list all these people in no particular order: Kendrick, Future, Metro, Rick Ross, Travis, Serena Williams and her husband. What's his name? Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey. God damn.
Adonis, maybe.
Weekend. Maybe. Weekend. Nav, I guess.
Nav.
Yeah, put some respect on Nav.
McConan. Pusher. 13 so far.
Budden.
Well, I don't know, man. But he was giving them, shit.
Elliot Wilson now.
Kanye.
Elliot Wilson still fucks with him. Wait, he don't fuck with Elliot Wilson. There's a difference there.
Somebody did this.
You know what I mean?
That's 15. I got
He's a journalist, bro.
I guess that's journalist. You got them 16. So that's 16 people that do not fuck with him.
At least.
At least. The brains. 17. That's almost 16 people that do not like his ass. That's not good.
Puff. I mean, it's
it's
low hanging fruit, but still got to add him in.
Yeah.
Puff.
Yeah.
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
No pun intended. Yeah, it's spooky for him. And then he has this, I guess they announced that he's going to be on that, what's her name? Carmela Cabello? What's her name?
Oh,
Camila Cabello.
Camila Cabello.
Yeah, he has 2 tracks on there. One by himself, apparently. It comes out.
What?
Yeah. One by himself and one with her.
You push those back for this?
It's supposed to come out on the 28th.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
I'm draked out. I don't care anymore.
Oh, I've been not kidding. No, but there's more to come from this fucker. That's the funny part. There's more to come.
Before you go any further, welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Now you're on my
world.
side. Yeah.
I think, well, according to Twitter, I've always been on your side.
Well, yeah, according to Twitter, but I mean, I know the real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what happened. Like, it's like you liked his music. You didn't. I don't know if you liked the guy per se, but you liked his music.
I don't know the guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying though.
But
like,
then when
everybody swears that you just don't like him.
Oh yeah, but now
when
he's really showed who he is, that's the thing about Family Matters. Is when I really go back and listen to that shit, that's like the death of Drake as the old Drake as we know it. That was his villain coming out party. It's a villain record in a way. He became the heel of
that person.
Well, that's how I look at it. Like, no one's ever gonna look at him the same anymore after this.
I still like some of his music. Like, I went back and listened. The last real good song that I think that he put out just happened to be the last track on the 21 collab, which is, I guess it's Fuck Me.
Ironically,
I went back and listened to that, and I was like, that's just amazing music. But it's also a testament to the fact that I really only care to listen to him when he's singing.
Keep making us dance, waving our hands, and it won't be no
that song don't make me dance. It's just that song is pretty depressing, but
waving your hands.
But he's singing, and I've always said that. Like, put an R&B record out.
True.
And if he does that,
you said that for the longest too.
And if he does that, then Kendrick wins. And I don't think he wants to do it. That's the funny thing.
But he already won. What, like?
Yeah, no, it's already over, bro.
His pride.
It's over.
Like, what are you talking about?
He
already won, and then you went and said that you BBLs, and then you cheese fam. Like, you're so cheese.
I don't even think this is the last because he's not gonna go. He's gonna go out swinging. It's gonna be worse. That's how I feel. Oh, the fuck well. Meanwhile, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Oh shit! This man said, "Oh no, I'm not done." Because I told you when we were talking, he was silent again, and it was a scary silence. I'm like, I don't like that silence. And then he announced, the pop out. Was it Ken and Friends? The pop out, or
yeah,
the pop out.
The pop out. Ken and Friends.
Ken and Friends at the
forum.
The forum room on June.
No, the forum.
Forum.
That's what I said.
You said the forum.
Oh, forum. Yeah, forum in Inglewood. In Inglewood on Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw that shit. I was just like, oh, motherfucker.
I saw that and I said, damn, now I'm not going to go see Larry June.
Just like last time. Now you know our pain. Vegas.
Because people that don't know, when me and JC went to Dane Vegas, Larry June was performing on another stage, but unlucky for him, it was in between Roddy Ricch and Kendrick.
Yeah.
So
and Martine didn't come with us, so we did a lot of captures of Roddy Ricch's performance so we could send to Martine. Yeah. And then, of course, where we had to stay because it was some of the best standing position that we could get to watch Kendrick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then
that sucked. That just sucked as a pedestrian not being able to go see Larry June.
Yeah, and then this time around, Larry June and Rapsody are actually performing a free concert in the city at the Civic Center Auditorium.
Yeah.
Or Civic Center Plaza.
Yeah,
excuse me. And it's a free concert that I had intended to go to.
Keep putting on for the culture, Rhapsody and Larry June. But
Yeah,
I pay for Amazon
y'all
Prime.
doing great. But man, look.
Because, no, but the ticket, I'm gonna see what build up to it. Because the tickets, when I knew straight up, I'm like, I can't go to this because I know exactly what's about to happen. When the queue came up for the pre-sale, they said over 100,000 people were waiting in line.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
And the highest
it's
number
happening.
posted that I saw
Everybody
was
stay calm.
103.
Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure?
People say you should have had it SoFi.
And no, honestly, I've been thinking a lot about that. SoFi would have been awesome. He should have did that shit at the Rose Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Dog, that place seats 96K plus.
Dude,
But
Can you
it takes
imagine?
them to Pasadena though. It takes them out of.
Yeah, I mean, you're a little bit Inglewood. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily Compton. It's not necessarily LA, technically. You know, but it's. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right? But like, the thing about it is 96,000 people, dog. Can you imagine every one of them singing every song?
Oh, yeah,
bar
of
for bar?
course.
dude, weren't we just talking about a few years ago if Drake can do a stadium? We never talked about if Kendrick could do a stadium.
And at this point, with 103,000 in queue,
waiting
to buy, and the forum only seats are around 20,000.
Yeah. That's where the Lakers used to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and they're gonna tear that shit down soon. So Kendrick's like, I'm gonna make y'all remember this.
It might be the last great performance at the forum.
Yeah, it is. It will be. And
You might see Mr. Cheesed on the Summer Jam screen.
oh
so per
yeah,
se.
yeah. Because the reason why is because they knew everyone was gonna come to this, so they're gonna stream this show on Twitch and Amazon Prime,
I'm so thankful.
Yes.
and it's gonna start at
Giannis's first concert.
It's gonna start-
Not including if you don't, I don't include the Disney on Ice, but that was his first show.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not the same.
Yeah, no, this is
Like
his first concert.
they're comparing this. This could be his House of Blues moment.
Yeah,
Yeah. Nah, that sounds legit.
Yep.
Oh no,
That sounds
that means
legit.
he ain't gonna be out there for that long.
Oh, man, stop.
Yeah, it said
Stop
Kid and
it.
Friends. At least with Tupac, it said Tupac and the Outlaws. But who came out there?
it was a Dogg Pound show.
Shit,
He was out there for 15 minutes, and then it was the Dogg Pound for an hour.
Well, Mustard already confirmed he's gonna be there. So
Yeah.
who y'all think?
YG dropped another single, so
So YG about to be there.
Roddy Rich,
TDE.
TDE.
Yeah, probably Black Hippie specifically. Dre maybe.
I mean, I would imagine he would show up.
My dark horse is Vince Staples.
Snoop Dogg.
See, Vince Staples doesn't even sound far-fetched at all to me.
Yeah.
My dark horse, E40.
I can see E40
Yeah.
being there.
Yeah.
I can clearly see E40
Oh, yeah.
being there. I see maybe Dre. Yeah, I see that. It's just gonna be a whole West Coast celebration, bitches.
Yeah.
Yep.
And people are thinking, oh, he's out there performing diss records. And I'm like, how do you know? This is another thing, people. Y'all need to stop projecting your own personality traits onto Kendrick. So what you think Kendrick's going to do.
Hell, I'm gonna say it right now. I know two people that are likely gonna be there in different medias, different ways. He probably gonna find a way to include Prince and Tupac.
Ooh.
And Michael.
No, because Drake is Michael.
Yeah.
He's a Michael fan, too.
That's fine, but he has to. See,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
see,
I'm just saying.
getting ahead of yourself.
Well, I mean, his son is a Kendrick fan. Like Michael's son, Prince.
But the point is to further drive that narrative.
Oh, yeah.
and push the agenda that was put into this battle.
Oh, he
I expect some holograms.
Yeah.
Oh, I expect.
Ooh.
I mean, they came out with AI.
I
Damn.
expect fuckery with this shit. I expect Kendrick to go full petty.
Oh, Baby King.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that I feel
He's like
that
attached
goes
to
without
Kendrick.
saying.
He's
Well,
attached.
but we have to say it.
You
Yeah.
have to say it, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And this is gonna be I thought this was gonna be Kendrick's first public appearance, but no, it wasn't.
Oh shit! No, seriously.
Yeah.
He made a surprise commencement speech at Compton Community College this past Friday. It was a great speech too.
It really was.
Now, this,
Shout out to Compton Community College. They cut me a few checks
Oh, that's what's
when I
up.
went there to go film.
now
I
here's
filmed
the-
their football team.
I remember,
nice.
I remember you told me about
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
Now the funny part about this is where the pettiness comes in, is that back when the beef was going on, Drake was being petty, and when he was agitating Kendrick, when Kendrick was silent, he posted a selfie wearing the Compton Community College shirt,
Right.
and then Kendrick goes and makes a speech over there.
Everything has come back on him tenfold, and it's not good. He said he doesn't plant his own money trees, and all he did was wear a shirt. Kendrick went home and told them, yo, if you gotta cuss at God, cuss at God.
Yeah, if you
talk to him like the homie.
Talk to him like the homie.
Yeah, right.
I put that on my dead grandmother.
I do that shit every day. I'm like, goddamn.
I put that on my dead grandmother. I talk to God like the homie. That boy's.
But keep it a buck though, man. That's a real relationship.
That's
with God.
real.
Yeah,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why he's
real
the anointed one. That's why I was like, oh no, he's about to go full petty.
Yeah.
See, and now that makes me think a little bit back. 616 might have actually been not for us. He might have been talking to God, like literally.
I mean, he was on the first.
No, on the first part. Oh, definitely in the first part.
I'm saying though.
He was like, God forgive me for what I'm about to do to this boy.
Say God.
God.
Damn, that's praise and worship.
Right?
God. Oh shit, man! But that cost.
Speaking of praise and worship, are you still under? Are you one of the people that go to church? Are you under the mind frame that praise is all the upbeat dancing joints, and then the worship is all the slow stuff on bended knee? Yeah. It's not that. It isn't.
That's how I thought it was.
No, it's not. Praise and worship is all one.
I know it's all one.
It's all one section.
It's like a genre. So praise is like it's
actually comparable to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It's like the reverse.
Big Steppers and Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
God,
God, I'm so cheesed.
I'm so cheesed.
I'm so cheesed. God.
And people are going like, well, and it's going like, I don't think he's going to do that because the battle's over with. I'm like, dude, no, he's dancing.
It's just begun.
No.
Do you not understand how West Coast niggas beef in battle?
Do you know how petty this DJ Head said, along with Eminem, which we're going to get to, along with Eminem, Kendrick is extremely petty. You thought Drake
Gemini.
was exactly. He's like, oh, it's not done.
Yeah. He said it before. He said, I'm a real Gemini.
Look, Kanye changed his way, but me, I'm the old school Gemini, little bitch. Okay, that's gonna be an event. That's really gonna be an event.
I'm looking forward to this shit, man.
It's gonna be exciting.
I mentioned it earlier, right before we were recording. This it's gonna sound stupid as fuck. It's like art imitating life, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. This shit reminds me of Get Rich or Die Trying when 50 Cent went and performed at the end of the fucking movie. Mm-hmm. The exact same shit.
Taking out the bulletproof vest and shit.
Yeah.
And if you also want to jump into the Kendrick's mind, thinks so much out there, conspiracies, and make all that makeshift up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6 upside down to 9 now. 616 in LA, well, it's 619.
He literally
619 in LA now.
That motherfucker took OVO.
I didn't even think about that.
That nigga took
that.
He took OVO Fest to Compton. Because Drake ain't gonna do OVO Fest this year. Because he got no friends. That's why it's called Kid and Friends. Emphasis
now you got Sexy Red.
It was funny. Someone tried to convince me. Someone tried to tell me that OVO Fest was a real festival. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just a glamorized concert for Drake. That's all it is.
Well, are there multiple stages?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's not a festival. That's my definition of a festival.
Exactly.
Multiple stage. It could be one day, but there has to be multiple. You have to be distraught as a fan because you can only be in one place in one time.
Yeah.
You know how distraught I was when I had to make a decision between seeing TDE when they first started versus Dipset at Rock the Bells 2012.
I saw TDE.
Yeah, I stayed at TDE, but I missed out on Dipset.
Dred was pissed at me.
Yeah.
We were at wow, we were at the same show. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts. We were literally because it was a choice. We heard Dipset. But then I saw TDE and Red was like, you see these niggas next time.
It was the same thing as having to pick Slaughterhouse. I forgot, picking Slaughterhouse versus whoever was on the Mace.
It was Mobb Deep.
Yeah, see, I picked Slaughterhouse.
Give me a hell
yeah. Was that Slaughterhouse too? Wow, we were literally right next to each other. That is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Budden was there. They were literally performing literally right next to each other.
That's how I define a festival. Mm-hmm. When you are distraught because you see the lineup, you're like, oh, it's so exciting. Then they actually put the time slots for the lineup. You're like,
motherfucker, you got to make a decision.
Son of a
I'm so cheesed. God, I'm so cheesed.
Nah, dog.
I swear, y'all.
Nah, but somebody tried to fucking break it down to me like, oh, this concert was like 3 days and that's not a festival. I was like, no, it's not a festival, nigga. No, it's not. It was just a concert days. Like the OVO Fest was not a festival. It was just a over glamorized concert for Drake.
That one,
a gentrified festival.
It's definitely gentrified for sure. But if it's over multiple days, I kind of understand it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because then it's like you have a whole bunch of other people performing. Now, if Drake performs on all 3 days, that's just a residency.
Was there cotton candy?
I don't think so.
Then it's not a festival.
I mean, I don't know.
There's just certain elements that it has to, you know.
I'm just so shocked.
I would never have gone.
I'm shocked. I'm just so surprised how Jay-Z had come in. Was it Made in America festival in Philly?
Yeah.
J. Cole had Dreamville Fest.
The Roots Picnic.
Tyler's Camp Frognaw. And then you're trying to tell me that OVO Fest was just one day, was just pretty much he could have had other artists from OVO perform there, like had a big old festival. And he just kept moving weird, man. He's still moving weird and messy. Oh the fuck well. I love being right. This is gonna get more messier. It's just he's gonna continue to be more messy.
Not as messy as Puff.
Somebody did this.
Yeah, not even talked about that. That's a funny thing.
It's time.
We've always alluded to it.
It's time.
Yeah, I read that Rolling Stone article. Every word of it.
I didn't.
What, you don't like reading?
No, actually, I don't. Next question. I'm actually from the hood, bro. We don't read shit.
Congratulations.
Unless it's like articles or tweets.
Unless it's articles.
Powerful nigga.
So that Kendrick would tell you to talk to God like a homie.
He probably would.
He would have broke out the Bible.
I'm sure he probably tells a lot of his homeboys to talk to God too, bro, but I bet you they don't. Shit.
Pop out and show the Lord. Anyway, yeah. Shit, I don't really want to say he did that shit.
He definitely did that shit.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Beating up women.
I just don't like the fact that he came out publicly and said they're trying to ruin my reputation. I won't stand for this. And then the video came out and he was like, I was in such a dark space. And I was like, wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Didn't apologize to Cassie though.
Nah, that
video was nuts.
That
nigga ran out like
in the light. Yeah, that shit looks.
He looked like like Christian Bale in American Psycho. That's how he looked.
What is your okay? It's going to sound funny, but it's a serious question. What do your guys' dark spaces look like?
What do you mean dark spaces?
Because my dark space looks like I'm depressed. I sleep. I overeat.
Yes.
I listen to very sad music.
I don't know about the music part.
Like not very aggressive music. Like I'm in a very bad spot.
Yeah.
But even in my worst spot, I've never thought about running out in a towel and chasing somebody.
Never
doing that to another human being.
That was literally
at all like that for him to
Patrick Bateman shit.
Yeah, for him to say I was in a dark place. Like my dark place doesn't look like that.
No,
at all. And I'm not trying to say that to say it like I'm better than him or anything like that. But the fact remains
you
that
get it. You don't grasp it.
Yeah,
I understand that. It's like for me, like it's very similar to what you said. You know what I mean? I'll stay at home. I will be fucking listening to some depressive ass music. I will fucking be eating a shit ton of food, like whatever. You know what I mean? Like just, it's not that. It's
that
not
nigga
that.
Ran, he was holding a towel too, like dude. And that was just a little small microcosm of the shit he did over the years. When you read that article, it goes the way back to when he was at Howard University.
See, when you call people hoe ass niggas and bitch ass niggas and shit like that, and I get on here and I'm like, yeah, see, I'm just not going that far. I have to set a precedence for Giannis. Nah, he's a bitch ass nigga. That's some hoe ass shit.
Hoe ass nigga.
Fuck that. Putting hands on anybody, let alone a woman or a child. Fuck nah.
Yep.
Bitch
and
ass.
I don't know if anybody caught this, but I went back and started thinking about the times that Cassie had that haircut.
Oh yeah,
from the side.
Oh yeah. I know what you're going at.
Yeah, now I'm starting to go back and that wasn't for style purposes.
No,
he probably went through and shaved off her head.
No, he ripped it out supposedly. Yeah, that's the story. That's the story allegedly. That's why she has it.
What brought that to my mind was I went back and watched the one Wiz Khalifa song, the irony of it not being a weed song but called "Roll Up." I went back and watched the video, and Cassie's in it, and she has the haircut. Yeah. And I started thinking about that.
That's just nuts, man. Shout out to Cassie, man.
Yeah.
Stay strong. I know it's probably hard out there, but yeah, Diddy, he's done that. This is the other part that sucks about it, is because Diddy is literally all over a lot of classic records. Like you hear his ad libs. It's not like R. Kelly. R. Kelly, that's easy to get rid of.
Yeah.
This shit,
you can't escape Puff.
You can't listen to a Biggie record without hearing his voice. And that's another thing the article pointed out.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That, according to what sources said, Biggie wanted off of Bad Boy. He wanted his royalties, which doesn't sound surprising.
This is what I've always said about especially with me being a death row aficionado, they paint Suge the way that Puff gets described behind closed doors.
Yeah.
I do remember Miss Wallace did say that. Miss Wallace did say that she wanted, like, what's his name? Biggie was talking to, trying to find a way to get off Bad Boy because he noticed his money was looking funny.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, when he noticed that, that's when he died. That's funny.
What kind of shit is
Same
that?
with Pac. Same shit that happened with Pac. Pac heard some weird shit going on and said, you know what? I went off death row. And then he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Diddy had something to do with that. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Big's mom says she
She said, I will slap the taste out of his
daylights out
slap
of
the
him.
daylights.
And you can quote me.
That is a quote too.
Yep.
Slap the daylights out of
And you can
Sean
quote
Combs. She said she called him by his government.
Okay, she said, you know better than this. That's probably what it was like. You know better. You've been around me. You know better than this.
But it's one of those things too where it's always, if you really, again, this is just a testament to people doing things right in front of your face and hiding in plain sight. Because if you go back and even look at the funny video memes that people put up on social media, Puff, if you take out the funniness and like really look at how he acts, it lines up perfectly. I mean, the biggest one I could think of is the video where he gets off the phone and to celebrate, he tears up his office.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a savage!
Like, he tears it up where it's like, okay, yeah, that's, like, I guess. But if you really start breaking down the psychology that goes down to it, that's somebody that now has to come in and clean up his mess that he could give two damns about. He was very aggressive in that manner because he kept stomping and beating shit around.
right.
So he's used to doing that. And also on top of that, if that's what he does to celebrate, what does he do when he gets pissed off?
Exactly. I mean, he already slapped Drake when he got mad. He tried to blow up Kid Cudi's car, allegedly.
That shit is still crazy.
Just for talking to Cassie.
And that's another thing why people be like, oh, so people want to talk about it now, and why wouldn't they bring it up? And it's like, fam, Kid Cudi is somebody who's in the limelight. And he tried to blow up his damn car.
Literally.
What would he try to do for somebody who he could easily manipulate and have the public turn against them? A no-face nobody. And I don't say that to diminish those who have stories. I'm saying that from the stance of Kid Cudi is a celebrity that's in the limelight.
Yep.
What could he have done to somebody who is essentially a no-face, not in the limelight?
Yeah.
I'm not going up against that.
And then also the whole idea of the what you call it, Cassie receiving like the joint or whatever, like
Right.
the lace joint.
Yeah.
The fucked up part about that, and there's a lot of fucked up parts about that, but that was actually portrayed in the movie Get Him to the Greek. Do you guys remember
Yes,
that?
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
That whole movie does not age well.
Not at all.
That was Diddy telling on himself. That's what that was. You know how narcissists are? They like telling on themselves. That's what that was. Diddy was showing who he is in his rawest form. Oh, look,
Which is crazy because he put that shit in a fucking movie, bro.
Yeah.
oh yeah, Pharrell's in that. Speaking of Pharrell,
Hey.
yeah, that boy's about to make a Lego movie about his life.
That's ill.
I can't wait to see that shit.
That is ill.
I saw Jay-Z's in it, Snoop Dogg with a bunch of Crips as Legos.
For real.
Somebody said, oh, I'm definitely about to buy that set.
Yeah. I saw
On a set.
Yeah.
I saw Noriega
No affiliation.
Noriega was in it, and I saw it looked like a clip of the Clips. I'm going like, wow, Pusha T in this shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Drake can't even take a dollar to see this.
But I can take Giannis.
Hey.
Oh, look, your song's playing right now,
Yep.
Martin. Saw the trailer for that, Venom 3 or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was White We Cry Together.
That's Kim. Well, we might as well get to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers came back.
From extremely dark to humorous dark.
The humor is dark, you know. Yeah, Marshall Mathers. Eminem came back with his new single, Houdini. And I liked it. And to this day, it's what? It's been almost 25 years since he made his debut.
Let's start from the beginning. Hold on a second.
What?
First, he released the damn artwork.
Oh yeah,
And
shit was
this
trash.
guy to the
trash.
right of me,
It's trash.
yeah.
Still is trash.
And as soon as I seen it, I was like, nah, dog, that shit actually looks cool. It reminds me of like some Goosebumps type shit, where it's gonna be kind of like it gave off the feeling of him doing like some older type shit. But I thought it was gonna be on more like horrorcore, like kind of like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that type shit that he normally does. But this guy was like, oh no. That
I hated
shit
that
is trash.
It was trash.
Like,
Yeah, I like the cover.
that was the sound of his voice too. That shit is trash.
Only because I didn't like the cover, only because it reminded me of previous covers where the album was ass. And
exactly.
I was like,
That's what I meant. And then I heard the snippet of the beat, and I was just like, when they showed the little commercial he did with David Blaine and shit, I was just like, I don't like that beat, but okay. I think I know. And then when the song dropped, I listened to the song first before I watched the video.
Yeah, see, that was the thing. I thought the album dropped.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me get Giannis. Giannis definitely can't listen to this right now. I gotta filter through.
Let me put you to sleep.
Gotta filter through this. So then I go, oh, it's only the single. And then I went back to another group chat, and they were like, oh, the video, it's great. And I went, oh, even better. Let me not listen to this right now. Let me watch the video. And I was so glad that I watched the video as my first experience, because as soon as it zoomed in to the mansion, and I was like, oh, this is nostalgia. This is awesome.
And the way he was rapping, when I first listened to it, I heard how he was rapping.
Yeah.
And I was like, I haven't heard him use this flow since Without Me.
Right.
And I was just like, oh, okay. He's back on the shit. He's rapping again.
Yeah.
Like, well, he's always rapping. He's not doing the lyrical miracle, you know, that shit.
Right.
Which man, I'm so glad he didn't do that.
Yeah, he just kept it Slim Shady.
He toned it down for his standards, even though he was still just rapping, which is nuts. But it was like the sing-along flow. It was a sing-along rap that he used to do with the real Slim Shady and Without Me and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard that from him in a long time. And I'm like, oh, wow. And then he still manages to piss people off.
I don't understand how.
When I heard the Megan Thee Stallion
I don't get it.
I don't know, man.
When I heard the Megan Thee Stallion line, when he said, well, I get a shot at her feet, and I was just like, uh-oh. I was like, I know what's going to happen when I log back on. I logged on Twitter, and I saw them feminist people be so upset.
They went on there and said, God, I'm so cheese.
You need to grow up. Dude, you're 52 years old, bro. You need to grow up. And I was just like, wait, what do you mean he needs to grow up? Didn't you listen to Recovery? Didn't you listen to Marshmallow's LP too? He did grow up.
I just find it funny when the same age of, it's not just women, it was also men too.
Yes.
Those same aged participants who wanted to badmouth are partying to Sexy Red.
That's
so it's like you can't have it both ways. It can't be, oh, he's 52 so he has to grow up, but you're close to 40 or over 40 and you're
saying
hear Sexy Red.
Drake is just
the first
same.
thing is to run to the dance floor. Like,
he's like, oh, this is just Drake. You should accept who he is, and then
right,
he gets
it's
fucking
like,
this record. Like what?
Like M is legitimately in character. It's a character named Slim Shady.
Exactly, and the album is called "The Death of Slim Shady."
Right.
It's playing into the album theme, and yeah, it's doing so well right now. It's breaking records on YouTube. It got over 50 million views already. It's predicted the top Billboard, like the top 2. He's at number 2 right now. Supposedly, he might go number 1.
It's just a fun, amazing experience.
Yeah,
it's great.
And then aside from all the the negative shit, right? Like if you just look at it from what it is, it's Slim Shady coming back.
Yeah.
Just for a quick moment, you know what I mean? Before he kills him off. That's how it looks.
He's been trying to kill him off for
the last I don't know. I have a feeling it's not going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how funny it is. You know how funny it is in the same year that my son gets to experience now another nostalgic memory from my childhood. First, he had The Rock at WrestleMania, and now it's Slim Shady.
Yeah.
And he takes it for granted because all he wants to do is play with a damn toothbrush in a clip.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I got there watching the video, I went back and watched all the zany videos he did. I was just like, man, and people say
this is that.
Forgot about Dre. Still hilarious.
What, the video?
Yeah, the video.
Oh, the way it stops.
Yeah.
Detroit, baby.
Well, I don't know. I was just at my house listening to my Will Smith CD. Detroit, baby.
Detroit. No. Oh, we didn't really talk about the video when we saw they did the DH, the AIM.
Oh, yeah.
It was Durag M they brought back.
No, it wasn't Durag M.
That was not
Bandana
Durag.
M.
Yes.
Okay.
There's different
Two
M's.
different eras.
It was kind
Stop trying to lump them all. Give each M its respect, all right? There's Slim Shady M. There's Chainsaw M.
With the mask.
Yes.
Face mask,
Yeah.
There's Bandana M.
That was the 8 Mile Eminem show, I guess.
No, Bandana M was D12 World.
Yeah.
No, not D12 World. Whatever the name of the first, the Devil's Night.
I'll give you
that was
one.
that M.
I'll give you that one.
Then Durag M was the insertion of 50 Cent.
Yes.
And it was a glorious era. We dedicated a whole damn podcast to that era.
We had Durag M, and at the same time, he was all muscled out
Yes.
and everything. Fucking
Pause.
Still just going back listening to 40 ounce. I was like, who got you make sure Popo maybe I don't get the toasters no more. Like, why are you rapping like that, man?
dog.
Because it's Durag M. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Yes.
Good on any MLK Boulevard.
Rap about pistol popping
Possibly.
and shit.
Like,
But nah, when I heard Paul Rosenberg going like, "You on your you're
yes.
by yourself,"
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
like, "Oh, so you're really about to take it there."
Don't have to worry about Paul at Def Jam. Don't worry none of that. Paul is back. Just I'm done with this shit.
He's
Bye.
like, you on your own. Goodbye. I was like, "Ooh, last time I heard that was on Relapse." Oh boy, what are you? I was like, then I'm like, "What are you gonna say now? How are you gonna piss people off? That was a love tattoo about Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
That was
Because then he went
it
later and
wasn't
he
even a shot
right.
though.
Well, yeah.
it wasn't even a shot though.
Well,
No,
you
but
have a
like
shout
seriously
out.
though, it's not like he wasn't dissing her by no means.
My favorite two lines
It
came
was
towards the end of the
using pop
song.
culture.
My favorite two lines came at the end of the song. It was,
Listen to the
what
arch.
if the old me would say, "That's gay, happy."
No.
Like happy.
Like happy.
And then, of course, and then the line.
The whole record. I was just like, wait, R. Kelly's favorite group, the Black Guy, Peace. I was like,
That's funny. I don't give a damn.
I legit
That is
laughed.
That shit's hilarious.
I legit laughed when he said that shit. And then even in the video, he said, fuck them, fuck Dre, fuck Jimmy, fuck my own kids, they brats. And in the video, he flips off his daughter.
He's literally flipping off his kids.
That's him.
And I know what people are gonna say. Oh my God, how can you? After all that we've been through with the whole beef, you're gonna laugh at somebody that's a pedophile and did that. Yeah, well, I also laugh to Not Like Us when he says, certified lover boy, certified pedophiles, as I'm also crip walking. So, like Kendrick said, I'm a walking contradiction.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
as long as the act isn't happening to a child,
Right. No, 100%.
it's words.
100%.
Dude, I was at the bar the other night and they were playing this record. They were playing that M record and I was shocked.
Yeah,
I was just like, they're really playing this record right now.
yeah.
And they were rapping the lyrics. They were rapping the hook. And I was just like, abracadabra. I was like, am I in the Twilight Zone?
I mean, first of all, the original song is legendary.
Yes.
I know.
The original song is absolutely legendary, bro. And then for him to go and
Without
flip
Me.
it the way he did, no, I'm talking about Abracadabra.
The sample.
Oh no.
Yes,
What I'm
Steve Miller
Well, yeah,
band.
absolutely. But what I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Just the reminiscent of this being a 22-year-old updated version of Without Me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. That's what I was about to say next. Though is like he took a super legendary song,
Yeah.
and then flipped it with his old style, his legendary shit.
Right.
It's a perfect mix.
That was just fun to
It
see.
literally is a perfect mix.
22 years later.
Yeah.
He's old, dusty, can't climb up the damn wall.
Yeah.
He's still
that's
pissing
Dre.
Dre off.
Dre looked old.
Dre left. He can't deal with this shit no more.
Dre looked old as hell.
So I'm looking at that like, okay, Paul's walk, he's done with it. Dre left the damn car.
Yep.
So,
Then you see Pete Davidson getting in the
yeah.
Pete Davidson.
So we know Kanye's not going to be on this record.
Yeah.
So then you have also all the other cameos, 50, Boogie,
I saw what's his
Snoop.
Easy Mill. Yeah, Alchemist.
Yeah.
I swear,
Yeah, Alchemist being
he
there was-
better have.
I hope
Dutch,
he has.
Please, I don't know why M doesn't rap over his shit. It's like the most weirdest shit in the world to me. Like,
Can you imagine M rapping over Meet the Grams?
Yes.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, of course we
Of course
can.
we can. But I'm saying if that beat wasn't given to Kendrick,
He probably made it for M.
yeah.
Honestly, I mean, that sounds like a beat M would rip.
If he was in a beef like with what happened with Kendrick and Drake, he would have did exactly what Kendrick did. He probably would have. He would have used that beat and that whole concept. If he would have been a lot darker too.
What if the concept of this album is Slim Shady trying to murder Haley? So now it's M versus Slim. That's what this is about.
They made it look like it's a mystery.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, what if that's one of the aspects of it? Is Slim Shady being pissed off that M has pretty much kept him under the basement, so per se, for this long, that when he finally escapes, he's like, I'm just going to go kill Haley as
I'm gonna kill his
revenge.
family.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Well, here's the thing about Eminem, and a lot of people don't understand it, is his albums, for the most part, are concept albums.
And they're like comic books.
They are.
gotta like expect some actual.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, M's albums are
I
comic book
never thought of it
concepts.
that way. Yeah.
That's why they're fun.
Yeah.
Like don't
Yeah.
and
And that's why you get engaged in them.
right. And what also helps out is that he's arguably one of the top MCs that's ever blessed a microphone.
Lyrically, yes.
So
100%.
Never thought of it that way.
So that's what
true.
helps. It's he's giving you comic books.
Yeah.
We're watching a video right now where he's doing some comic book shit.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. They're like graphic novels. They're like comic books. Yeah. And he loves comic books too.
Yeah.
And he likes draw. Wow.
And if you think about it too, I mean, there's been like shots during his videos, his older ones, where it would start off as comic. Matter of fact, without me, if I'm not mistaken.
And
literally
it
goes from
Houdini.
comic strip
Houdini.
to comic strip. Like,
Yeah, and Houdini too. So yeah. And then he was Venom and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really curious about how this, because apparently Billboard fucked up and they revealed that the album's going to drop July 5th, supposedly.
Okay.
So I expect a second single, and I expect that one to be more serious.
As
Oh, yeah.
That's how the
the
rollouts
recipe
used to be at.
The recipe. You get this funny ass goofy single, and then it's immediately followed up with
Oh, that's what you're on.
I am
what? And I hope if the second single's good, don't do the rapid fire shit.
because wasn't on Eminem show wasn't the second single "Cleaning Out My Closet"?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And on the Marshall Matters, there was the Real Slim Shady. Then it was The Way I Am.
Anyway, I am.
Yeah, and then after that, when he went into fucking Relapse, it was Remade You, and that went into 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then Recovery, that's when he switched it up. You know,
Right.
Not Afraid, and then Love the Way You Lie.
Encore, it was just lose it
and, like,
into.
It was either Mosh or Like Toy Soldiers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
even the first album, now that I'm thinking about it, is My Name Is into Role Model. And Role Model is still comical-ish,
Yeah.
but it's
More
lyrically-
rapping.
Yeah, lyrically.
No, it's
just
Guilty
like straight
Conscience. That
rapping.
was
Guilty
Oh,
Conscience.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're
Guilty
right.
Conscience.
it was too. That was more he was introducing himself to everybody.
Right.
But yeah, and they're saying he's breaking records. I'm curious about how much he's gonna sell first week. That's the one I'm curious about.
This is the first time in a long time I've been excited for hip hop.
Seriously.
Like
Like, this whole
legitimately.
year has been fucking amazing so far.
I was telling, I told another friend, I said, with the year that 2024 is, I have to thank 2023 for being the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, for nothing happening.
Like, in order, you think about it, you don't celebrate the guy that throws the alley oop, but you can't have the big ass dunk without the person throwing the boring ass lob for it to become spectacular.
Which was Drake, because Drake was the only big time artist, like rapping wise, that dropped. And it was the most talked about album, but for all the wrong reasons.
So my thing is,
Wow.
I also told the same friend, I said, yo, for the 2020, we're at the halfway point still. There's still another second half to go.
Yep.
But I will not complain about anything hip hop or rap related until at least 2026 for just what's
We had like a whole year's worth of shit in the first 6 months.
Nah, really.
Yeah.
But
2 years
for-
worth if you think about it.
Yeah, for rap shit that happened.
Sometimes beefs go through about a year and a half.
This shit happened.
You get
in 2
one
months.
song like for every season.
Yeah.
Where they go back and forth and then they go about their business.
I mean, a lot has to be said about, people have always, since the internet has taken over as far as how music goes or how it's been made, this is the fucking perfect way to look at it. Because if you think about it, beefs, they were only whenever people dropped an actual album or a project or some, a feature, some shit like that, right?
Right.
Now it's like, bro, we literally got this shit back to back to back to back like that.
Definitely.
It was like that, and then there was a 3-week wait period. Then it was the week later. It was fucking 7-minute drill.
Which was what? So Drake took, was it 17 or 21 days?
21 days.
No, he took 23 days.
23 days.
No, well,
Yeah.
well if you,
No, he took 23 days.
Well, the shit did drop like 2 weeks later. It illegally dropped. But you talking about when it went on DSPs?
No, it took 23 days.
I mean,
okay.
even still, that's still a
That's
quick
fast.
that's quick
still a
turnaround.
fast
response time.
Yeah.
So 23 days, and then he followed up within the same week range, and then it was
Kendrick
quiet
took
for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it was Hell Week.
No, it wasn't quiet because then he dropped Taylor Made Freestyle. And shit.
No,
No, that's what he's saying.
Oh,
Drake
okay.
dropped within that same week.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And then it was quiet for 2 more weeks, and then it was Hell. I'm still calling that Hell Week.
It was.
There's gonna be a documentary about May 3rd.
It really was.
Dog.
There's so many YouTube videos breaking down what happened. And I was like, y'all don't really understand what happened. Because Monday was the last day of peace.
Yeah.
That was the last day of peace where all the OVO
seriously.
people were jumping for joy. There was a video where they literally had mauled academics. They showed everything before Euphoria dropped.
Yeah.
All the shit they were talking. Even on Twitter, all the people saying, oh, Kendrick's taking too long. Why is he taking too long? Drake's up right now. Kendrick's a bitch. And I'm telling everybody.
Use me as the they have nothing to drop button or whatever.
The AI fucking leak that dropped and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting back and I'm telling y'all, be patient. What, Drake took 3 weeks? It's almost 3 weeks now. Just be patient. Kendrick's going to pop out when he pops out. And he's not going to go on your rules. He's going to set the rules for this shit. When he pops out, he's going to make it look sexy.
Hey, yo.
I know.
Pause. Hey, yo.
The way I said it, yeah.
Hey, yo.
Pause. No, but that Monday, that was the last day of peace. Because then Tuesday happened, and then it was hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Euphoria has become the strongest record out of all that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's the one that's aged better, almost. Because everything he said, you weren't even talking about it. Like you said, that he didn't waste not one bar.
I'll even take it a step
There was
further.
not
He did
one-
not waste a single line.
Yeah, no bar was wasted in any of his responses at all.
Not one.
Like, if you go back and listen to it, in all of them, there's always a point in somebody else's diss records where, I don't want to say they get sidetracked, but it's a breather to get ready for what's about to come.
Yeah.
Like, they'll take 8 bars off. Every single thing he said correlated with something else in another diss.
It was like
everything was connected.
It was like an album. And to think that he had more in stock.
He had 5 more in stock.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
He had a whole album's worth of material on Drake's Soul.
I don't even think he dropped the 5th one, to be honest. So he probably has 6 more in stock.
Well, let's see.
Because when he was talking about his, how many do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Plus 5.
He said, if you go back and listen to it, he says 5 with emphasis as like, okay, if you want to come back, I got 1 more. And then I got 5 more in the tuck after that. He goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5. Like,
yeah. No, I mean, and that's the thing about it too, is a lot of people don't catch this shit. Like, Kendrick is really intentional with the way he uses his voice.
yeah.
And his words.
Well, his words, yes, 100%.
But it's the
that
delivery.
goes without saying. But the delivery, his delivery is super fucking intentional.
And then the part, I go back to Meet the Grams, and I was just really listening to that part where they said, you lied on your lied on your crew members.
You lied.
Yeah, you lied on your crew
lied.
members. They all pussy. I know that you got it, I know that you got them in you. Or
Or the
some
other way
shit.
around, they got you and them or something.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
And I was really listening to that. I'm like, yo, he literally said your crew is pussy. And
He still didn't say anything about it.
you did not defend them.
All he said was, ha ha ha. If I have a daughter, please show me. Everything else, it was.
Yeah, dog. That's the shit that kills me.
Like, you haven't even spoke up for Baca. You haven't spoken up for none of them niggas. Not even Chubbs. Like, you're just silent. Only thing was, I wasn't around Millie Bobby Brown.
Chubbs is like the Furman. This is the OJ trial. He's Furman. Because he went out there and was like, he won't say nothing. And then he's the one that caught the biggest stray for having the biggest mouth that wasn't going to get on the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't.
I don't know, man. I mean, if you're a security guard, I wouldn't even say shit. But that's just me, though.
Right.
Chubbs
You know what
was
I mean?
his. Everyone knows Chubbs was his right hand man, his head of security, his muscle. That's his main goon.
His right hand man, or somebody that he himself was, you know.
I mean, what did Kendrick say on 616? Right next to you? He's right next to you? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Makes you
I
wonder.
think of extortion when I think of Chubbs.
Like more like a mercenary you talking about?
Well, somebody that really wouldn't be respected out here in California, but I'm not familiar with the Toronto streets, so I'm not gonna, completely diss it in that regard. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't really hear about gangbanging in Toronto.
Right.
Yeah.
So for a tough guy by Toronto standards, we know Drake's not the toughest guy. So
And then
was it just enough to fit in, get in where he fit in to do some extortion himself?
Got you.
And then the crazy thing, and then we go to Family Matters when he said, when he shouted out, when he said, you know who really gangbang? YG. You know who really gangbang?
Why are you snitching?
And then YG drops that wet record card.
Weird.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh no, he's not talking about Drake. Because then there's that DM that came out to say, no, that's Cap. Like, no, he's talking to Drake, bro. It's
And if not, he's talking to somebody very close
very close to
in
Drake.
the vicinity. But then he also
very
dropped
close.
So then he went from weird to shake.
Yeah. That was nuts. All of
Overtime.
them not. And yeah, apparently him and Mustard got an album dropping. Was it the re-up?
Just read up.
Just read
3.
up 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, and you said, and you know, the only person who's quiet about this, Game.
Which is very interesting.
No, it's not to me. I already know why.
No. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because he was on Drake's side.
Well, I mean, more. I don't know, man. I got a feeling about that guy, but I'm,
What's
not
your
really to divulge
Why?
quite yet.
Why?
Just
You
'cause
need
I
more?
gotta see more proof. I gotta prove it to myself before I fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, before I fucking say it out loud.
Nah, that nigga was on Drake's side, bro.
And that's for sure. That goes without saying.
And not only that, because when the Night Family Matters dropped, he was alluding to it on his Instagram and shit like that. And I was going like, oh, okay. Only reason why he can't say nothing because Whack 100.
Yeah.
Whack 100 got him by the throat. Like, nah, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't be on this side. It's Pyru.
Well, Roddy Ricch is dropping soon. Terrace Martin
DJ
said
Mustard
that.
Doesn't like Drake either. Yeah.
Terrace Martin said that Kendrick's album is on the way, and those Roddy's and Kendrick's albums are the two that he's most excited about. But then we got another album that completely we didn't even know was dropping.
It came out of nowhere.
And then it came out of nowhere, and I was like, this appeases me. This makes me happy. Which is funny because the title of it is Dark Times. Vince
Staples, Dark Times. In my opinion, one of his best works. In my opinion.
Honestly, yes. I mean, but
he's on a run right now.
I was just going to say that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah, his
go
show
from
got...
Vince Staples to Ramona Park to this.
Honestly, I would even include FM.
You might even take it back to Big Fish.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, dog, like, this dude has not fucking missed.
Yeah, this is his last album on Def Jam, so he's independent now. His show just got re-upped too.
Yes.
On Netflix.
Yep. Season 2.
Yeah, it's not limited no more.
Nope. 5 episodes just gonna be in the first half.
Exactly. I'm so happy you got that shit out.
Yeah.
But this album, I could damn near feel like this album's low key the soundtrack to it. I'm serious. So, like the themes of it and shit like that, I literally imagine it getting played during the show. What are your favorite tracks on this?
Oh my god!
I mean,
don't say
there's two. I mean, that's the thing. I'll be 100% with you. I could listen to this whole fucking thing on repeat.
Same here.
And I did basically an entire day, bro.
So black and blue.
Oh my god!
And I like the fact that he sampled Blue Suede.
Yeah,
So that's a recall from his track on Summertime 06.
Or fucking what's the other one? The story track called Justin. That sounded like
that's a great story. Telling that one. It actually took me. So remember how I caught when Sparks Fly right from the jump?
Yeah.
I had to replay Justin 3 times because I was like, wait, what the hell just happened? I didn't realize that he was the other guy in the home, and the guy knocking on the door was
the boyfriend.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, that's why it sounded like something that happened on his show.
Yeah.
And then what did he say? Women be lying.
Women lie a lot.
On the dead homies, women lie a lot.
Well, oh my God, children's song.
That's
one of my favorite lines.
Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids.
Yes. Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids, bitch.
Then we got Radio. That's one of my favorites.
Nah, but Etouffee.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
What is that? I was trying to.
It's got to be.
It's a New Orleans dish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Creole New Orleans dish that consists of. I had it last week at work.
Oh, no, nice.
It consists of rice, jasmine rice, shrimp, and there's some other stuff that goes in it. But they also serve. I'm thinking of the side dish that comes along with it. Okra. Serve okra on the side with it.
Okay.
It's delicious. It was obviously the version I had wasn't authentic New Orleans, but you get the gist of it.
Right.
But you understand when you eat it. Oh, this is why it's bouncy like this.
Then you got Little Homies. That's my shit. That's like
go hard, life go hard, but I go hard.
Yeah, that shit.
Life's hard, but I go hard.
Yeah, but other than that, man, this was
every time Giannis gives me hell, I think of that song. It's a triple. Little homies, eat a little homie. Life's hard, but I go harder. I gotta find a way to go harder, otherwise he gonna take me under. Man.
Yeah, this album is really fucking good. Look like Dark Times, and it was really. It's also late night.
I
music.
really can't believe that you didn't say "Shame on the Devil" though, bro, because that shit just sound like an oldie. That sound like some real like West Coast type shit, and not in the sense of West Coast hip hop. I'm talking about West Coast in general, like soundtrack type shit.
I think
like some oldies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think his best rapping is on Government Cheese.
Yes. See, and that's the thing. We just literally named all the tracks now.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Like the entire album is fucking amazing. It's only 35 minutes. If you can't get through that, you got.
And it's probably only 30 minutes when you consider the fact that the outro, the intro, and the liars interlude probably take up about 5 minutes total.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Vince Staples is really good at this rapping shit, man.
Like I explained to people, he's so good at making these albums where you just get a glimpse of Ramona Park, but to see what's going on. But not a long enough glimpse to where if something goes bad, you become state's witness.
Right.
You just know, okay, that's what's rocking. I get it.
Yeah.
He's really, really good at that.
He's extremely good. Who else dropped?
Dogg Pound!
Yes.
No, they ain't. Oh, yeah, they did too.
No.
I've been waiting. That's the type of shit I used to pray for. Like, if Death Row could just come back and just drop the content from the original roster.
Yeah.
And we'll dive around the track list, but the last track is over a DJ Premier produced record.
Yep.
That's them two, Snoop, Lady of Rage, and RBX.
Wow.
I would never had imagined hearing all of them on a track.
The only two that
are
are missing is Nate Dogg and Warren G. It's the only two that are missing. And yes, you could say it's the kind of track. I get it, but I'm just saying if you throw in like the official Dogg Pound, like DPGC, Death Row, like those are the only two that were missing.
Yeah.
Like other than that, that's what you wanted in a record.
There's also a guy who hasn't been around.
Yeah.
Since '96.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't a part of their core group.
I know. I get you.
But no, I had, man, this was just, I described this as somebody as, these are the gangbangers who are now grandfathers, so they still gonna rep the set, but they gotta be on the porch at 3 o'clock because they gotta watch their grandkids now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by 7 o'clock, that's bedtime.
Yeah.
It's Wheel of Fortune time, Jeopardy. Oh yeah, Pat Sajak retired.
Come on, now let's get into it. Smoke up. Bruh. I ain't gotta say nothing else. You know where my head's at. In the clouds.
Snoop brought the East Siders on here.
He brought them back
we
together.
all we got.
And that was a fucking banger.
Yes. The Baby's on here.
Yeah.
And he was rapping his ass off.
They would be sneaking up on this shit, man.
I like the two R&B singers that Snoop brought on to Death Row. October, London, and then Jane Hancock. I like them too.
Oh yeah, Jane Hancock. Yeah, Bay Area's very own too.
Yeah, they're a nice blend. Blast is on here,
of course.
Blast does his thing, man.
Right. This one's just under 50 minutes.
You probably have the Dogg Pound game's probably going to be at the fucking concert.
Wouldn't doubt it.
And then just production wise, I mean, it had fucking Rick Rock.
Yes,
he brought Rick Rock back. Fucking who else was on this shit?
Oh, Mike and Keys were the main producers on here.
I was about to say, Mike and Keys were the big ones.
Yeah. So for those who aren't familiar, Mike and Keys were pretty much the guys that spearheaded Victory Lap for Nipsey.
They got a
Jelly Roll, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll came back for this one.
They got an album for fucking not Jonah Lucas. What the fuck's his name? Dave East, Mike and Keys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I heard some good things about it. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so this was I don't know if we said the title, but Dogg Pound, We All We Got.
All We Got.
But it's stylized as WAWG. Or WAWG.
And that title track is a motherfucker too. That's the one with the East Siders, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And they started off the way that the Death Row records always used to start off. Like we always do about this time. Except it's an updated Snoop.
Oh, wow. Well, Rapsody dropped. And I'm really glad Kendrick got fucking Drake out the paint. So Rapsody can have a clear ears for me.
Yeah.
Please Don't Cry, which is basically her third album ish. Because it's been a long time since
she's dropped several albums.
No, she hasn't.
Rhapsody, she's dropped several albums. What are you talking
after
about?
fucking Eve.
Oh, after Eve. I thought you were saying in general.
Yeah. After Eve, no, it was she pulled the whole Kendrick. It's been like 5 years, 6 years.
No, my fault. That's my fault.
Yeah.
This is the only album she's dropped since Eve. I thought you were talking about her catalog.
Oh, catalog.
Wait,
that's all different. Yeah, she did features and shit. Yeah,
I was about to go bad. I was like,
man, I know her.
Hold the fuck up.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I became a fan because of Thank Her Now because it was stylized as Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. But this was pretty much her, I guess, her own version of To Pimp a Butterfly in a way. Because she's going through her own eternal growth.
I won't say that.
I won't say that. It's I know there's a theme to it though. It kind of gave me that feeling ish.
No, I'll say that because either the idea of Beautiful or Layla's Wisdom to me are the To Pimp a Butterfly like records.
Yeah. But this album, she's kind of going through her own growth and what she's been going through. What's it called? The one where she's really rest. She got 3 a.m. with Erykah Badu.
Yeah,
that was fire. Diary of a Mad Bitch. That was interesting. There was one where she was really rapping.
Asteroids with her and Hit Boy.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yes. She was spitting on that.
That shit was great.
Yes.
What's that record? That Asteroids Not Stand Tall. Where is it at?
Raw with Wayne.
Oh, yeah. Raw with Lil Wayne. Yeah. The one where she's really fucking spitting. I'm trying to look for that damn record. Did she take it off? I'm not tripping it, man.
Nah, bro.
No.
She ain't taking nothing
Raw,
off this.
not Raw. It was Back in My Bag. There you go.
Yeah.
Back in My Bag. She was spitting on that shit. Throughout the whole album, she's really showing like she's one of the top like MCs in the game right now. Just wish they would push it more.
My first listen was in a bad location because I started the day off with it at work when it should have been the second half of work.
Yeah.
So then when I left work, I think I played it the following weekend because of course when it drops, it's Friday or all that type of stuff. So I played it over the weekend, kind of outside environments. I was like, yep, okay, got it now.
This album should have dropped on a Tuesday, to be honest. I could have sat with it.
I'm just at a point now where for rappers or just artists in general who really don't give a shit about Billboard, just drop on Tuesdays.
Seriously.
Please.
I'll appreciate y'all so much more for it.
That's what Vince Staples did. He just dropped it on. He dropped it on like 2 hours.
Well, no, he didn't drop. He just dropped it early.
Oh, he dropped it super early.
Slightly early.
Yeah, it was
He dropped
during
it
the game, too.
because it drops at 9 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
But he dropped it at 9 p.m. East Coast time.
Yeah.
He's like, man, fuck it. I got things I got to do.
Smart, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, my opinion.
Yeah, that was smart. He's like, y'all really sit with this album. I'm done. Like, leave me alone.
The only thing that would have made that day better is if Power debuted that day.
Oh my God, yes. But yeah, back to Please Don't Cry. Shout out to Rapsody. Great. It was a great
Absolutely.
album. So we talk about Mozzy's album since we kept saying we we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. I know. Finally. Let's do it.
That'll be like the running joke. Yeah, we meant to talk about Mozzy's album, and yeah, we're just not going to talk about Mozzy's album.
Decent.
That's it.
Yeah,
Decent.
you know what? That's kind of the best way to put it. Because I'll be honest with you, bro. I listened to I had this shit on replay while I was driving around, and it's Mozzy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the raps are there, the feeling is there, the beats are his ear is fucking amazing.
It's very underwhelming compared to Survivor's Guilt.
Yeah.
Children of the Slums.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but it was decent. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
It was a good. I mean, it was good,
Free
but
Juju
it wasn't
was
like
cool.
fucking extravagant. It wasn't
Right.
extraordinary. You know what I mean?
It was just something he had to get out, like he always does, because he's probably going to drop another album later on this year.
Yeah, it's definitely one
doubt that at all.
This is definitely a record where I'll definitely spin it in its entirety again. So it's good. But when you factor in Survivor's Guilt, and then what was the album before that one? He had one or two before that. Like he was just on a run.
Oh, Beyond Bulletproof.
There you go.
Yeah,
Beyond,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Beyond Bulletproof, like just coming off of those, this was just to my ears, it was a step back. But that being said, still a phenomenal record that you can just put on and spin.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Red Nose Bully's incredible. What was the other one? I mean, anytime he gets Sully Rue and E Mozzy together, there's really not a lot of complaints.
Whenever he's with his crew.
Yeah, so on Act of Fool, you get what you're gonna get. But there just is a point where it kind of just goes on a little bit too long.
I just feel like a lot of the themes of the songs were very similar, and that's the issue. You know what I mean? It's like you can't listen to the same song with a different beat 17 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gets a little like repetitive, redundant.
Right.
You know.
But overall,
But it's still Mozzy.
Still Mozzy.
He's not gonna be disappointed. But I'll tell you that much. There's been artists that have dropped records, and I'm like, damn, like I can't even take songs to put on a playlist.
That part.
But
that sucks. Yeah.
But this record came out at the perfect time. It's going into the summer. It's definitely going to be the records that you want to get for one set of activities, and then there's going to be a couple records that you want to put on for the functions.
Wow, he dropped his April 19th. That was right when the beef was.
Yeah,
beef was still. It was still escalating at that point.
Yeah.
That was just really bad timing. Like, honestly, that was just.
Big Sean dropped in the midst of all this with Jessie
Reyes, called "Shut Up." That's a good record.
Good record.
That was a real good. She had that in the tuck for like a year.
Yeah,
she was sitting on it. She said the reason why she didn't drop it is because of. She said it was because of like it was like a shitty time period going on in the world. In my opinion, I think it's because Big Sean wanted to do his rollout, and he said no, not yet.
No,
so
I can see it.
Sit on that.
I could definitely see that.
But yeah, she dropped it, and I was kind of waiting for Kendrick to do something. As soon as Big Sean, I was like, Kendrick, you want to say something? Because honestly,
he did. He went to Compton College.
Oh, Big Sean dropped something? Nah, I gotta make a speech.
Yep. He's all time for me to pop out.
That was his first public appearance. Apparently one of the professors was wearing chucks that said "They're not like us." Oh man, that song is.
Shout out Compton, California.
Yeah, Compton. Period. Yeah, that song is literally everywhere, man. Like, Have you been in a facility when that shit came on, JC?
It went to church.
No, I'm talking about like.
Well,
have you been in
the
a
song
club?
is. Oh yeah, I went to the day party.
That
I was the one that was going crazy when the record came out. Everybody put a circle around me.
dude.
Josh held my shout out to Josh. Josh held my drink. I think I didn't think I finished it yet. He held my drink real quick. I went fucking circle. I was going wild.
There's an energy when that song comes on that I have not felt in a good minute. When I go out again, as soon as the song comes on, you literally feel the energy just like shift.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm sorry. Yeah, so let me explain how that happened. The DJs were spinning Drake records leading up to all that for like an hour and a half, purposely like leading. It wasn't like
you were in hell.
No. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. It wasn't as if for an hour and a half it was nothing but Drake.
Yeah.
But they would sprinkle in Drake records all throughout, and then it finally led to that moment where they were like, okay, no. And I was like, oh,
that's the time we on.
Yeah. And then they phased out real quick and went to some other records because they only played Future's verse.
What? Oh, they were building.
But it was, and then finally, like probably 20, 30 minutes later, that's when it was. No, how the DJ spun it?
Oh.
It was kind of like a fucking Jordan Peele.
Oh, shit.
And then spun it back. I was like, hey, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oof, that was dope.
Yeah, Jordan Peele's gonna use that shit.
But then somebody brought up too. I don't know if we spoke about it or went into detail. But that sample that Mustard used, I guess, is the same sample that Nas used on Ether.
Oh shit!
No shit.
It's the same sample.
I gotta look up the Ether sample.
Yeah,
seriously.
The fact, but somebody played the fuck Jay-Z. They played that and then they played those back to back, and I was like, oh, that is the same sample.
Oh wow!
I gotta look that shit.
So now if he is going to do this at the Forum, he is going to legitimately put him up on the Summer Jam screen.
Holy shit!
That's why Drake.
Which says a lot because Summer Jam in itself just was, oh my god.
Yeah,
they didn't even stream it. Doja Cat.
I understand why.
Dog, I know you saw the clip of Method Man and Redman though.
Doing what they do. And nobody appreciated it. That's the point. Nobody appreciated that.
Standing around.
I've seen Meth and Red 4 times, and each time I've seen them, I've been thankful that I can see them perform. But everybody's like bad mouthing them, like, oh, get these old men off the stage. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is royalty.
And Method Man said flat out, like, yeah, this is the last time we're gonna do this.
And they're performers, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they're just rapping, like standing in one spot, like no. They actually get out there and perform. They put on a fucking show.
Meth and Red themselves are probably responsible for another 20 to 25 rappers that wanted to become rappers.
Oh, for sure. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of Method Man.
You know why I see?
Yeah.
See? The person that throws a lob never gets praised. But boy, when the man dunk, when you catch it and dunk that shit.
Oh, man. Speaking of Method
Shaq and Kobe.
Yes.
Book 2 is back. For the last time. Not the last time. Second to last time. Yeah, man.
Waiting, baby.
See, the final season. That first episode felt like a movie.
Niggas just shooting.
But that was just
violence everywhere.
See Tariq and Brayden just casually shooting up people, and I'm like, okay.
Fam, these kids are freshmen in college, and they took out a whole fucking infantry of what's the term for not extortionists, but
the
mercenaries.
Yeah, mercenaries. Yeah,
took out a whole fucking wing of a private airline, and just took out a whole bunch of mercenaries, and then they just dismantled the guns like they were throwing away their food in a cafeteria.
Oh, wow.
That's why when it comes to power, you just gotta get.
And I loved every moment of that shit.
Funniest part was when Tariq and Brayden was just chilling in that car, and Tariq goes, "Just imagine us living like two normal college kids for once." And Brayden goes, "What? Like finals and fucking would be our only worries?" Yeah, and then Tariq's like, "Yeah, doesn't that sound so fucking good right now?"
What kind of shit is that?
And James St. Patrick, the ghost of him, was just like, "You nigga."
Well, Brayden's father took. I don't know if you caught that racism.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
that was some elite racism.
That was elite racism.
He said they let you take you and turned you into
a monkey something.
And turned you into a drug pushing monkey.
Yeah, a drug.
What?
Yeah, he said that. Yep.
And I was like, oh, but then he also said some other stuff too, and I was like, oh, you meant that shit.
Mm-hmm. And then fucking.
But that was the funniest part to you.
What was your funny? There was a lot of funny parts.
Funniest part to me was when Drew was like, "Yeah, take a pillow and go suffocate her. Go finish this."
Yeah, he literally said go suffocate.
First thing came to my mind was Tony Soprano.
Literally said take a pill. Yeah, he said, "Yo, when she wakes up, get that pillow and suffocate her." Like, wait, what? And then Mary J. Blige.
Like, damn, you know the fucking windows are open. Like, there's nurses all around.
I was thinking, I thought Mary J. Blige was about to die. I'm like, oh wow, they really don't want to pay your ass no more. You know, and then he's like, "Yeah, we got to get him back because he killed Poppy."
Yeah.
Y'all niggas still saying this? Or when When Zeke came back, but this dude got a whole fresh lineup now. Yeah. From the afterlife.
Fresh lineup, blonde tips.
I was like, wow, you just didn't even bother to make yourself.
Which made sense because he started the series off with those blonde tips.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it was just the fact I don't think he had them when he was getting ready to go to the draft.
He didn't.
So yeah,
stupid.
Was it Mecca and Poppy?
Yeah, all coming back, all dapping each other. I told you she ain't gonna listen to us. And then she just wakes up. Like, how did she wake up? She just woke up.
Just woke up out of coma.
Okay.
Woke up out that coma in 2001.
Oh my god.
Same time Dre dropped 2001.
And then
Hell yeah!
Yeah, but Mary was on 2001.
She was.
This is true. Okay.
And the documentary.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
And and then what's it called? Angie's nephew got killed.
I was glad he got smoked.
He
He said her name like it was a flex.
Yeah, and then what did Tariq tell his ass?
Said, oh, my dad's his aunt was my dad's bitch.
Yeah, that's why that's bitch. And then before he shot his ass, he was like, "Yeah, it was the worst thing that ever fucking happened to him." Yeah, worst thing happened to you too. Pop, shot his ass.
I was like, you had a better off chance just saying I'm an intern. He would have let you live. The fact that you said that you're related to Angie, the woman that he hates the most and ruined his life.
Yeah.
But I understand the reason everybody's like, oh, why'd they even bring him on and this, that, and the third, and it was like, well, because in order to introduce Michael Ealy's character,
that boy came in like fucking.
All praise to the Most High on both sides.
No, he came in like Kendrick.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, he came in like Pusha started that track off all them years ago. All praise to the Most High,
God,
on both sides.
and he's a cop, right?
Yeah. No, he's the cop that he's going to lead the unit that's gonna attempt to bring them down.
So when we saw the trailer for it, a lot of shit's gonna happen this season. Especially all the way we're gonna see Tariq wearing the same suit that his dad wears. Yeah. That he got shot in. So either my prediction for the end of this series, Tariq is either going to die, or he's gonna get away with it.
He's gonna get away with it because just because this is the end of book 2 doesn't mean that's not the end of his story.
Come on, man.
I honestly feel, yeah.
Book 2 is still connected to Jamie.
Yeah, I really.
So in order for him to, again, how I told you it's gonna go, he's gonna become the worst version, far more worse version than his father, a la Michael Corleone to Vito Corleone in the Godfather.
He's gonna lose everything
series. But then he's also gonna gain something that's most important. He's gonna gain his own nickname at the end of the series, and that's gonna be the title of Next Power. Yeah.
Because, I don't see him dying. He's going to get away with this shit, but he's going to lose everything.
Now, Brayden, on the other hand.
Brayden dead.
I don't know.
Yeah, you ain't telling me.
I don't know.
You ain't motherfucker. Brayden going to die. Brayden going to die. Effie going to die. Well, I don't think Effie going to die. Kane going to die.
Tasha going to die. Because in order to take Tariq to the next level, he's got to lose
everything.
The most important person to him.
Everything. Method Man, maybe. Well, they gotta pay these niggas, so yeah, Method Man gonna die.
Kane is advancing.
You think so?
He's become so much of a figure himself that if he's not going to be the main character in another spinoff, he's gonna be the top 2.
Well, you said there was that rumor that they're gonna go to London and Effie's gonna be the character. Effie's gonna be the main character.
Yeah, but as it's playing out now, he's gonna realize that Effie gave Tariq the warning. So.
Yeah, she still loves that nigga. That's hilarious.
Yeah. They're saying Diana might be pregnant.
Well, she gonna die.
Well, yeah. Drew's definitely gonna die.
Oh, off top.
Diana's 50-50 because she may warp into Monet herself and then save herself and the child over Drew.
That's the thing about this. Now that this is the last season, all bets are off.
Yeah.
So Mary J. Blige, she's for sure gonna die because they ain't gonna pay her ass. I'm just saying. And you know,
Not for that acting.
Oh no. And you know, Kanan gonna pop up just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Young Kanan too.
Yep.
Not 50. Just young Kanan. Not even as a ghost. He just casually walks by Tariq.
That bitch reminds me of my mother.
This reminds me of my mother. And he walks away. He looked familiar. Oh man. And I guess it was the 10th year anniversary of Power.
Yeah.
Just the whole
The
series.
season premiere came out on the 10th year anniversary of the series premiere.
Fuck.
And everybody was at that premiere except for Mari Hardwick, which is kind of weird.
Who?
Oh, Mari Hardwick.
Mari Hardwick,
okay.
yeah, the main.
Even Uncle Lulu got taken out.
Yeah, something happened, man.
I don't know.
He got too drunk and they just he was method acting.
Yeah, really living them lines.
Yeah, I know.
did this.
But yeah, we didn't actually see. There's rumors out there that James is coming back.
He has to.
He has to come back.
I said this from way long ago. I said that's when he's gonna show up. Is when Tariq has to have that heart-to-heart moment with himself. Mm-hmm. And he's going to show up to say, look, I tried to keep you away, but clearly this is what you wanted. You shouldn't be sad or remorseful for anything. This is your decisions. Mm-hmm. So live in it now and accept who you are. Henceforth, he's going to get his own nickname.
So Ghost is going to become a ghost?
Well, Ghost is going to visit him as
a ghost.
As a ghost or as a...
You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Power. The fact that 50 got this show going, he's keeping the.
And I die for this shit.
Yeah. People were watching the first season. They're watching the season. Like, I don't understand why this shit's getting canceled. I was like, man, fuck you.
Yeah,
You know what you listen.
This shit
Shut
just
up.
getting started.
It's just getting started, homie. We got Power Origins coming.
Yeah, Power Origins. You know how Power Origins, Martine?
You're more than shit.
That shit gonna end right when Raising Kanan end.
Been waiting,
Forces,
baby.
I
It's
think-
gonna channel right into it.
I don't see Force lasting long.
Joe.
I don't see Force.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tariq's gonna... They're probably just gonna merge Force and whatever Tariq's show is gonna be.
Yeah, I see that lasting like maybe 1 or 2 more seasons.
Which hence that would be why they'd have to get rid of Braden because you can only have
you
one
can
white.
have one motherfucker.
You can only have one white.
You only have one motherfucker.
Why risk that when you get the original and his uncle?
Yeah,
No, that makes sense. I mean, they try to bring on NF, but they're still Eminem, so
Yeah.
you can only have one white.
Yeah.
I get it.
the NF still
I
sells
understand.
out arenas though.
Doesn't
They
matter.
tried Logic, but
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
did you see he dropped the single? Because they keep pushing that shit on me on Apple Music and Spotify. And I'm
I just
like,
ignore Logic.
Logic. He released a single at the end of the month.
Well,
last
that's
month.
cool.
And I was like, I don't want to get this
I
shit
don't
away
want to
from
listen to
me.
this nigga no more. Chance the Rapper is dropping a single or dropped a single.
This is a funny story.
I don't care about Chance.
Funny story. They had an article. I forgot which publication it was, but the article was if you're born after this time, people are rapidly getting divorces, all that. And they put a picture of Chance and his
And
ex-wife.
yeah.
And somebody was like, could you imagine waking up, going to Twitter, and you're the face of divorce?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No.
You ain't got shit to do with anything. Just
That's fucked up.
yeah.
But I was about to say Power.
Oh well, at least he can go back to Fubu.
Yeah, I'm not listening to Logic. I'm telling you, Logic
I'm
left
not.
a bad taste in my mouth doing that little fake retirement shit. Nah, fuck that shit. And then
And it just got worse when I found out how he was talking to his dad.
yeah, he just got weird. That's the crazy thing.
He got white.
He got super white. He embraced his whiteness. He's in a sunken place, man. I used to like him.
I don't even know if it's a sunken place because I
That's
think
who he
he
is.
was using his. Somebody said it best. They said that Logic is what you guys are trying to convince yourselves that Drake is not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of the still Drake shit again, Rick Ross changed the cover of the Champagne Moment to make it look more Drake Logic. It looks more Logic Drake now. So,
Yeah.
man.
Or Karen-esque.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could tell you all this shit that I know, but I can't. But just know
If you know, you know.
that Drake is, oh man, Karen. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playoffs or finals.
A lot of shit didn't happen.
Yeah. Who y'all picking?
The fuck kind of question is that,
Hey,
Busby?
what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I forgot. So I guess it's the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
What the fuck? Busby.
You're rooting for Boston to lose. You're rooting for them to lose.
Timberwolves ain't even in the finals.
Exactly my
Not
point.
the Timberwolves, the Mavericks.
Yeah.
You root for the
I
Mavericks.
mean, by default.
Yeah.
This is a racist ass finals, if you ask me.
super racist.
100%.
I didn't even watch game one because you know me about game one.
I like Kyrie though. You know he's a baller.
But yeah, no.
Game one was an ass whooping.
Boston.
Kristaps Porzingis
man.
came in. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's just he gonna be funneled in." Kristaps Porzingis said, "Nah, I'm him." Had all kinds of Knicks fans pissed off. Had all kinds of Mavericks fans pissed off. The Wizards, nobody give a shit about the Wizards.
Nah,
so
they don't even care.
yeah,
I just saw the score and I was like, ooh.
Bruh had 3 blocks in the first quarter.
first
dog.
quarter.
Jeez.
He came off the bench.
Is it game 2 tonight?
Is it tonight? Shit,
I
think it
thought
is.
it was
Or-
Sunday.
No, I think it might be tomorrow.
Either way, by the time they
it's
listen to this, it'll be
WNBA
over.
shit. Well, it's WNBA shit going on right now. That's the
woof.
talked about shit going on right now. Oh,
First
boy.
of all, I'm happy about the WNBA, but another part that makes me mad is now everybody's arrived here to talk about the WNBA.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Give me a
Yeah,
hell
'cause
yeah.
we low key been kind of talking about the WNBA.
Right.
Low key.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but
I had all the storylines for everybody.
you know,
But I just don't like it because now
Everyone's
a
like-
hard foul is
that's
now
too rough.
attempted murder as far as W. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, it's not because this isn't even the hardest foul I've seen in the last 3 years.
she didn't
Right.
clothesline her ass. She just shoulder chucked her.
I mean, you want to even take it back further than 3 years. They've been replaying that
The Candace Parker.
shit.
Her rookie year.
Her rookie year, yeah. And dog, she literally got ran
in
over.
Detroit, of all places.
Ran
oh yeah,
over.
Candace Parker retired. By the way, we've been gone for that long. We didn't even say that.
Yeah.
Congrats to her.
Yeah. Salute.
Yeah.
Salute. Hell of a career.
Yeah, but
Nah,
this Caitlin
seriously.
Clark experiment that's going on, it's pretty hilarious. It's like
It's nasty because it's not even her
super
fault.
nasty.
Yeah,
It's not her
nah.
fault,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They treating her like she's like the second coming of like white Steph Curry or some shit, and it's like
Not even that, bro. Like, we're talking Magic and Bird type shit.
yeah. Angel Reese is balling and shit like that.
Angel Reese is a fucking baller, bro.
They're all balling. I just wish they all ducked.
But she's gonna get better. She's going to get better because, like, if you really, from a fundamental standpoint, she really doesn't have an offensive game besides being a presence around the paint and then getting boards. But with that being said, her presence around the paint and getting boards, she's doing a good job at it so far.
Yeah.
She has a lot of opportunity and room to improve as the years go by, and I'm excited to watch that.
You know, Diana Truss.
The Aces
Oh,
are still the team of the WNBA.
that's the Vegas team, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. The one with Kelsey Plum, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we talking about yes, Kelsey Plum,
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about
but Asia Wilson.
Yes. Now, she been getting beat up.
And still putting up record numbers.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
a-
she's
It's
putting
funny,
up.
though, I'm sorry to cut you off, but she's not even getting like the notoriety of getting like hard fouls the way Caitlin Clark has been,
Correct. And
Yeah.
she's the reigning finals MVP.
which is correct. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
And the
But
thing
she's
is-
putting up 27 and 13
yeah.
balling.
in 10-minute quarters, which somebody broke this down. They said her putting up those numbers in 10-minute quarters is pretty much, I think, the equivalent of somebody in the NBA putting up 32 or 34 and 18 or something like that.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait to like the All-Star weekend where they get Caitlyn and I guess Steph maybe or Sabrina and Steph with Caitlin Clark and fucking Damian.
They need to do that shit and put it into the. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to see it in the NBA.
Yeah.
They need to do that shit and take it to the WNBA for their
Yeah,
All-Star weekend.
Yeah,
Seriously.
get them ratings up.
Seriously.
Like, fuck it. Why not?
NBA on TNT, we might be at the end next season.
Damn.
We might be, but they said they're negotiating still.
Well, here's the thing. So NBC, Amazon Prime, and ESPN, and of course with ESPN comes ABC. They're all working out a restructuring a deal to where NBC would take over for TNT. Now they would reclaim the rights for Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny. However, Ernie has said that he's loyal to TNT, which I can't. I'm not going to fault him for that
Nah,
because
not
number
at all.
one of how his career has progressed over time. But remember, at one point we all thought we were going to lose Ernie.
Yeah.
to cancer.
That's what I was about to say, man.
And TNT
Stuck
not only
by him.
stood by him, they kept him on air.
yeah. Yeah.
So
So I would hope that it works out where he could find a way to do a deal where it's both. I know that's ridiculous to
Yeah.
say.
Nah,
you're gonna have to
seriously.
pick one or the other. But I do hope it works out where inside the NBA transitions with NBC, because God, we need them because of what's going on with ESPN. God, please.
yeah, they're
Please,
just,
ESPN's just turned into narratives, which we already knew was going on, but it's just a
they
narrative.
can talk football all day, but when it comes to other sports, god damn, they can't say shit.
Not even that, bro. Like, I mean,
no, when it comes to breaking down like analysis, like with the NFL shows,
yeah,
they're good with that. But everything else,
I mean,
they're good with it on ESPN, but they don't give the highlights of that.
They really don't.
They really don't, man. Ugh, it's just fucking who can scream the most, who can say the biggest hot take. Not even about the sports. Speaking of football, the Niner fucking schedule came out.
The NFL schedule came out.
NFL schedule came out, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't care about everybody else, bro. I'm sorry.
I do. Yeah, I do, because some of these games just don't make any damn sense.
Nah, really, though. Like that
Before we get into the Niners one, the whole Brazil game. Let's talk about the Brazil game real quick. Come on, man.
That shit's crazy.
Why? So you gonna tell me you're gonna have the Eagles and who else?
The Packers.
The Packers.
The two most greenest ass teams outside of the Jets.
Go to Brazil.
And you don't want them wearing green because of the opposition.
Like, what?
Why the fuck they even going?
Why did you book that? Did you even think about it? They probably were like, oh, they got gangs out there? So you got the International Grove Street niggas out there? Really?
You should have had, like, I don't know, the Bills, the Texans, the
Niners?
Yeah, the Niners. Nah, but then if that would have took away from a home game, I would have been a little bit upset. So leave them out of this. Could have put the Raiders out there.
Could have something.
Could have put, you know, like
could have did something, but two green ass
teams, bro.
Green ass teams. They gotta wear different colors. They gotta wear alternate Brazilian shit.
So what's it gonna be? The fucking the Philadelphia Titans versus the old school Packers?
Yeah, right.
Or just call them the Bay
blue,
Packers.
Blue and yellow and
just
beige.
call them the Bay Packers.
Oh, that part too, because it's the color.
Yeah,
it's in the name.
You know, every year the NFL proves that they are responsible for CTE because they make decisions that are CTE influenced when they don't need to be.
You're gonna have Black Friday football. You're gonna have
Raiders are in.
It's
Raiders and Chiefs
on Netflix. Was it? Oh, no, that's the Amazon.
No, that's Christmas.
Yeah. Christmas is on Netflix.
That's nuts. There's like 2 games on Netflix.
3.
One of them happens to be the Niners.
2. I'm sorry, 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 2 NFL games on Netflix, and then you got the nightcap game on NBC.
It says Prime. You don't got nothing on Netflix. I'm looking at it right now. Are
you sure?
I'm looking at it. It says we got the going against the Rams on.
No, because whoever's playing on Christmas Day is playing on Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, we're not playing on Christmas.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I don't think we want to play on Christmas again, Martine.
Why?
I like playing on Christmas.
I like the idea.
I like when the Raiders play on Christmas.
Yeah.
You might like the outcome that happened, whatever. But I'm talking about. I like the idea personally.
Yeah. True.
I like the Raiders playing the day after Thanksgiving too. That Black Friday game, it's amazing.
Yeah.
If only it was in Vegas.
Yeah.
See, that would make all the sense in the world.
We go against you guys too, but someone said, "Oh, is it gonna be at Levi's?" And I started laughing at them, like, "No, really? You want to die? No, it's gonna be in Vegas. You really think they're gonna have a preseason game of the Raiders and Niners at Levi's? No,
Nah.
it's gonna burn." The Las Vegas Raiders will become the fucking Oakland Raiders for that one day.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
What was it, some contracts? Justin Jefferson got the bag.
Yeah.
He's now the highest paid non-quarterback.
Christ.
Yeah,
That one irritates me.
because now Brandon Ayuk was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel better, now Jerry Jones is in a similar situation because he's got to pay CeeDee Lamb. So.
Okay, so we better get the contract done before CeeDee Lamb gets his. Because
Right.
otherwise we are fucked.
he's gonna get the contract, Martine."
I know he will because I've seen how this plays out. They were waiting till the freaking, Armstead contract to get off the fucking books, which it finally did. Thank you.
Wow.
That's exactly what was happening. They're waiting for that, so that way. No, stop. Because they were waiting for the empty cap space. Mm-hmm. Now that they have it, get that shit done before CeeDee Lamb gets his contract done. Otherwise, that number is going to jump tremendously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he will.
Them all-white Vikings are pretty dope.
Who?
Yeah, that should look.
Did you see the
That
Vikings
shit
Oh,
jerseys?
yeah. I saw that.
Their
shit.
jerseys are dope.
man.
The Texans did a full-fledged regroup. Their jerseys are dope.
Yeah, they brought back like the Oilers colors and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to CJ Stroud too. He's been during the whole beef. He was still giving his take about it and shit like that.
Yeah, he went at
He called out
Gilly the Kid.
Not Billy the Kid. Yeah, Billy the Kid.
Gilly
the Kid.
Gilly.
For choosing sides and shit. I forgot that nigga was born in Cali too. He's a Cali dude. CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
And what else? Who do we play?
Darren Waller is in limbo because.
No, I thought he retired.
Well, it's not as much as he retired as what he retired for.
What did he retire for?
Because it's Catch-22. You know, he wants to make songs about Kelsey Plum.
Oh, shit.
But at the same time, as down bad as those songs are, you always remember what it was that he beat to overcome and get a resurgence in his career.
Yeah.
It's like, this could have been a lot
Who did
worse.
he beat?
Nah.
He beat alcohol. He beat
yeah,
pills.
he did.
Alcoholism, bro.
He did.
Like,
He did.
it was bad.
He did.
So on one hand, it's like, damn, this music's horrible. But at the same time, it's like,
Wait, you said songs.
yeah, he's got multiple songs.
There's multiple?
Yeah.
I only heard the one, bro. And after that, I was like, yeah.
Oh, he had a whole song during the Raiders season last year.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whole music video came out and everything after we got our ass whooped.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, not last year, but the last season he was with the Raiders, with the Giants last year.
I get you.
What else? Yeah, no. Somebody said, you know, the Aces are going to the locker room just showing Kelsey the phone.
Well, when it comes to the Niners, what's his name? Christian McCaffrey got his extension. That's the good news. Bad news is there's rumors he might be on the cover of Madden.
See, at this point...
Oh, well. Always FUBU, niggas.
Whoa. Time out. No. Listen. For a team who has been, for lack of better terms, cursed, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Fuck it.
Like, honestly, I literally mean that shit, too.
At the end of the season, Martine, I really did not mean that shit.
I will mean that shit at the end of the season because I don't know, man. I feel like that's, for us, it ain't gonna do too much different than what's already been happening.
I mean, we have week 1 we go against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. That's if Aaron Rodgers wants to, is healed, because you never know what this.
He's at training camp right now.
I know he's been like
I said, you never know.
Not he might get hurt again. And then what the funny thing about that is, and by the way, I'm not hoping or wishing nothing happens to the dude. I really like his game. I hope he plays. But we signed the guy that hurt him.
Yeah.
In week 1.
Yeah.
So but only games I'm kind of just looking at is the stretch from week 6 to week 8. We go to the Seahawks, the Chiefs, and the whole ass Cowboys. And the Chiefs.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun ass.
And yeah, the Chiefs and Cowboys is a short week. I think. Is it a short week? I think it is. Yeah, that's a fucking. Oh my god.
Thursday night game.
Thursday night. No, it's a Cowboy. That's a Sunday night game. And then the Chiefs is a fucking regular season game. Like not regular season game. It's like a late afternoon game, which is fucking nuts to me. Super Bowl rematch, and you gave us an afternoon game.
Yeah,
I guess. And the Cowboys get prime time, like fucking always. I'm tired of facing these niggas.
Well, on the plus side, between the Seahawks and Chiefs is a 10-day difference, so that means that the Seahawks game is a Thursday night.
Oh yeah, we always like, that was the Cardinals. That's what I was looking at. It was the Cardinals.
Man, fuck the Cardinals,
man. They're. I'm just looking at how they're looking right now.
The Cardinals, bro.
No, they look annoying.
Yeah, annoyingly horrible.
I won't say horrible.
Nah, I wouldn't say horrible neither. But still, they're just whatever, bro. They're not.
It's a division game, man.
It don't matter.
I don't think they're gonna be horrible.
What did get brought up was major news in the NCAA.
Oh yes.
In addition to the trailers being ran for college football, which they look so fucking amazing. we are really back.
Give me a hell yeah.
The schools can now pay the players.
Yes.
How many years?
And I've been waiting, baby.
USC's got a retro pay fucking Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
That's all that I look
Oh yeah, Reggie Bush got his Heisman back.
Yep.
I wanted to talk about that a few weeks ago, but there was other
the Hell Week
important shit
started.
going on. Yeah.
We wrote it in the description. We had everything said we were gonna talk about. And then Hell Week happened.
Yeah. Reggie Bush got his Heisman back. I still don't understand why he gave it back in the first place. He should have kept that shit. You gotta call the feds for me. I earned this.
You would have got mine and Kim Kardashian's sex tape before you got that damn Heisman
You
back.
feel me?
Shit.
Just because I wanted to feed my family.
No.
Busting my ass. He was one of the greatest running backs I've ever watched in college, nigga. Like,
Nah, seriously.
And in the NFL, it's
Crazy how USC gets them running backs, man.
Really, though.
Got Reggie Bush, got OJ, you got Marcus Allen.
Mm-hmm.
They just get them running backs.
They sure do. They really do. But, man, when it comes to I guess Hard Knocks got the Bears this year.
And the Giants.
And the Giants?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Is it going to be a double?
So they started off the season saying it was the Giants. Then they went back and they're like, oh, the Bears. So I'm like, oh, so you're doing double? And then nobody ever updated.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, but I know it's gonna be the Bears for sure.
Yeah.
Well, if it's the Bears, man, I mean, I'm really wanting to see what Scott Caleb looks like. Yeah.
I am very. Man.
They have no excuse not to have at least two receivers with at least close to 1,000 yards each.
I don't trust Caleb Williams. I don't know why.
Because he's a rookie, that's why.
Not just a rookie. No,
and
I trust
not
Trevor
even-
Lawrence more than that.
What?
I just don't trust this nigga. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just a feeling. Just a feeling I'm getting. Just something's off with him.
I don't know, man. Personally, I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to watching him play. Like as a fan of the sport. Like,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Normally I would say that, but
No,
he's
but
been
I mean-
highly touted even since he came out of high school.
yeah, that.
This is
I
a
get
different.
you.
It's a different.
I get it. It's just something. I don't know. It's just like this feeling I'm getting just looking at him.
Well, it's not his fault. It's the Bears.
More than
Well, not the
anything.
Bears. It's not even just the Bears. Just him. Just him.
No, it's the Bears. Because if you're getting a cloud over him, it's the Bears.
Question: what is it exactly that gives you that feeling? Just out of curiosity.
I'm getting. What's his name? Who's that dude that was on the Chargers? Leaf? Ryan Leaf?
Oh God, no.
Nah.
Just attitude problem.
no.
Just with attitude.
No.
It's just a feeling. It's just, I could be wrong. I might be wrong.
That dude, look, this, how do I put it without being too overzealous with it?
He was trash.
What?
Ryan Leaf.
Oh, Ryan Leaf. I was like, what the fuck did you just say about Kelly? Like,
Yeah, I was like, wait,
what?
what?
God's green
I
earth
should have
is
just
going on.
left it. Should have just left it. You were like, oh, God.
Nah, man. Like, honestly, I feel like, personally, just after watching everything that I have about Caleb Williams recently, he actually cares about the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That makes a huge difference, bro. Like, 'cause there's a lot of people, Jamarcus Russell could be thrown in that mix, who literally did not care about
He
the
give a
game.
1 ounce of fuck.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Caleb Williams is actually going to put, for lack of better terms, his best foot forward with his career in the sport. You know what I mean? Like, it looks that way.
It looks that way. It's just, I don't know.
And
I can't.
that's
quite
what I'm saying.
place
Like
it.
you say that you feel something or whatever. I'm like, what gives you that feeling? Because everything that he's done so far.
Caleb Williams did the exact same thing CJ Stroud did last year.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud got drafted, then went to the front office and said, that receiver, if you could find a way to get him, I want him. That receiver ended up being Tank Dell.
Yep.
Got him in the 3rd round. They then, remember the Bears, because of the trade with the Panthers, they ended up getting another pick at, what was it, pick 10 or 11? And they used it to get the right wide receiver from Washington. So
Oh yeah.
that was Caleb's pick. Was like, oh, if he's available, get
Desi
him.
or something like that?
Yeah. And he is, I forget his name, but if you watch him, that's baby Devontae.
I remember you
Same
telling me that.
style type of play, like same type of player.
Well, in that case, Bears have no excuse this year. You got rid of Justin.
Well, they always got excuses because
they're-
you're
they're
dealing with a
growing.
rookie quarterback,
They're growing. Yeah.
and it's a whole new offense.
Yeah.
They brought Keenan Allen in. The only one really coming back is DJ Moore,
You got a point.
And he's good though too.
but they also brought in DeAndre Swift. They got him from the Eagles since Saquon Barkley's in Philly now. So now he's spearheading the backfield. It's not an end all be all. He's a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
But it's a season to say, hey, let's be optimistic. Let's see what's good. Let's see what we need to work on, and then move from there.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't describe the feeling I'm getting when I look at him. It's just this.
I'd say the best thing to put on the Bears this year is
Jasness.
make like they should be one of your must see. If you don't have
NFL Network or
no, not NFL Network,
what's it called?
the whole
League Pass,
Yeah, what's their league pass called?
game
ticket or game?
It's League Pass.
No, that's
Sunday
NBA.
Ticket.
Sunday
Ticket.
Ticket.
God
If
damn.
you don't have Sunday, if it's not about Sunday
this shit every
Ticket,
year.
that's the team that you're zoning in for red zone and for fantasy purposes.
True.
Yeah.
True.
After that, then you can start putting expectations on them for the playoffs. But you got it has to be realistic. You got a rookie quarterback.
True.
He's got to take his growing pains.
Now, Chiefs fans, y'all are some ungrateful motherfuckers, man. When training camp is about to start,
Chiefs is fucking death row records right now.
huh?
Chiefs is death row records right
I
now.
know, right? No, but I'm talking about before that shit.
No, I'm
came
talking
out.
about the motherfuckers go platinum then go to jail.
I know.
And then come right back out.
I know. No, I'm talking about when Patrick Mahomes showed up for I guess OTAs or training camp. I saw tweets from Chiefs fans saying, "Why does he look like that? He look like he's out of shape. He's not taking it serious enough." And I was just like, "Wait, what?" And there was multiple tweets I was seeing of this, and I'm like, "He just won you guys the fucking Super Bowl." What?
Well, on top of that, they're just not paying attention. Because they're saying, oh, he's out of shape. And then Patrick Mahomes goes back and he's like, I've never had abs.
Yeah, he got mad when inside the NFL saw him in the locker room with his shirt off. He's like, "Oh damn, why y'all do that to me?"
Yeah,
like
he's
that?
like, I've never had abs.
No,
you
but
guys
it was
think I do because I got a fucking rib jacket on right now. But
yeah, but I was just like, y'all niggas
shit.
complaining. Like y'all just won the Super Bowl, and meanwhile,
no, they didn't just win the Super Bowl. They won 3 out of the last fucking 5 or 6, and then back to back.
Yeah, you ungrateful motherfuckers.
And then now they got receivers.
Yeah, fucking draft, man.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, huh, Busby?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway, them niggas going to jail
tried
anyway.
to tell you.
Them niggas
They basically
Tried to tell you.
again when I say when I call these rookies baby versions of the
Tyreek
current
Hill.
stars,
Yeah.
the current stars, it's not to diminish them. It's not to put all these expectations. It's what they provided on film.
Yeah.
Is giving them. They basically drafted who could potentially become the person that runs in the next footsteps of Tyreek Hill.
And they got who else? They got Marcus. Is it Hollywood Brown?
Marquise
Marquise.
Hollywood Brown. Yep.
And they got that nigga.
So they added both them to already having Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Man, Taylor Swift break up with this nigga.
Oh, on top of that, they already have Rice.
Yeah.
That was the rookie last year.
Rasheed Rice.
What kind of shit
So
is that?
yeah, that whole wide receiver thing.
It's over now.
Yeah, it's over. They got
Yeah.
the receivers.
Yeah.
Everybody gave them a window of opportunity just to look as bad as they did. The Raiders gave y'all the blueprint. Why didn't y'all follow?
Shit.
The Raiders were the last team to beat the Chiefs last season. Why didn't and it's not just the Niners. Why didn't anybody else in the NFL follow what the Raiders did?
What did the Raiders do though?
They ran the ball.
They got up in their fucking face. They
They
got
were
up in
aggressive.
Patrick Mahomes' face. Didn't give him any time.
Give me a hell
That's
yeah.
one thing that we couldn't fucking do, which is crazy when you consider our defensive line. We just could not get through their offensive line. And want to know why that was?
Why?
Y'all don't play in Vegas?
Nah, well, that might actually have something to do with it if you really think about it. But the motherfuckers was literally hugging the goddamn defensive line, bro.
Oh yeah,
They
the
were
O-lineman.
hugging the defensive
Yeah.
line.
I ain't buying that shit.
You could not buy it. It ain't
Somebody
for sale,
gets hugged
bro.
on every play.
It ain't for sale. I'm saying though.
And
I
the
ain't buying that
Chiefs
shit.
line, the
Like I
Chiefs
said, it
O line
ain't
have
for
been
sale.
notorious. The Chiefs O line have been notorious for like holding a lot, and not just us. A lot of teams complain about it.
And dog, listen.
Sorry to say, y'all been
I'm
notorious.
not complaining.
Sorry to
I'm
say,
just
y'all
saying.
been notorious for having a lead against the Chiefs going into the final quarter of the Super Bowl.
Notorious for it only happened one other time, bro.
That's notorious.
That's not notorious.
One time it's a mistake.
outta
2
here.
times it's a choice.
Why you bringing up old shit, man? I just got over that shit. I just got over this shit. And I'm just waiting for receivers so I could keep that on Netflix so I could just ignore that shit. Or I could just watch all the way up to the NFC Championship and turn that shit off.
Playmakers.
I don't know why you getting your
Turn it
feelings
off.
about this shit, bro.
Turn off. That's what Disney said. Turn it off.
Turn it off. Speaking of Disney, Omarion.
Yo.
That nigga was sea-walking to Not Like Us.
And then they put his
then-
ass on all the television program, the children's program, put him on all that.
So I guess Omarion don't like Drake either, so you can put
wasn't
him
even-
there.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
man,
true,
they not like
true.
us over Bria's interlude.
Yeah. You put that there too. So that's I'm up to 20 now. That's 20 people that do
Yeah.
not like your ass, Drake. Who's next? Who else doesn't like Drake?
Which says a lot because Omarion did some very questionable shit with Orion and getting sensual with their fruit.
Yeah.
That says a lot when a nigga that the sensual acts with a watermelon on stage is calling you a weirdo.
Weirdo.
Dancing to a song that's calling you a pedophile. Oh, that says a lot.
Crazy thing is, he only said that on one verse, and then the rest he was just.
Yeah.
Damn, that song is like you said.
Yeah, but the video itself is also has some
you
subliminal
sea-walking?
meaning.
Dude,
No, not Omarion. I'm talking about the weird video.
Oh, I didn't
Them
watch
niggas
the
working
I
out.
haven't even seen the video.
Them niggas is working out.
Huh.
The Ozempic.
Huh.
That ain't go do some push-ups. You ain't got no, yeah.
I didn't see the video. I gotta watch
Dude,
the video.
Weirdo is literally the cousin to fucking Not Like Us.
100%.
Just like how My Crazy
Nah,
Life.
weird is I think the cousin to Meet the Grams.
You think so?
Nah.
Yeah, because weirdo, you can't do nothing with that in the club. Not to weird.
Why not? That shit slap, bruh.
They tried it.
Oh,
They played Meet the Grams at the
no,
club?
no,
he's
weird.
Weird.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the
Maybe
hell?
it was just maybe it was a wrong crowd because it just popped up.
Possibly.
So I don't know, but they tried it and just
Cause that shit slap, bro.
it slaps, but it's not slap. It's not club slap like Shake.
No,
No,
weird.
it's definitely not like Shake on that end, right? But like, I don't know. That beat go crazy.
No, that weird though. That was
crazy.
I get to see the look on YG's face when he heard Family Matters and he heard that line. Like, wait, what? Why did you say that?
I can understand, but for different reasons.
For different reasons, but just in general. Like he's like.
But for the narrative and the angle that could probably put out. Yeah, no, you're definitely looking at that like, nigga, you don't know what I be doing.
Like, why did you do that? Like,
that's not only that, but dog, you don't even know what Kendrick be doing. What
but on top of that,
about?
It's dry snitching. You dry snitching on street politics you know nothing about.
Yeah. You know nothing about that. Damn.
Because the story came out. The story came out when they did 100.
Oh yeah.
About the video shoot.
Wack 100 said the story about what happened when Drake came to the hood, to the Compton hood, and he was scared shitless and drove away.
And they weren't even in Kendrick's. They weren't even on the set. They weren't on West Side.
Mm-hmm. And Wack 100 said flat out that if Kendrick would have rolled up there and said, "Nah, we gonna fight this nigga," yeah, we all would have fucking robbed this nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, they weren't even on West Side. They were on Cedar Block. And again, I'm not going to go into details because that's a whole different culture. But for those who think that Bloods weren't with Bloods and Crips weren't with Crips, it's not how it goes.
Nope.
But they weren't in Kendrick's hood. They were in games in Cedar Block. And he was still scary.
It's so funny.
According to the story.
Yeah.
Just asking Drake fans, what reference track is going to break your heart? And
they all say them timestamps.
Yeah, the timestamps are usually the number one, the number one call.
But I get it. I get it. That's we talked about it some podcast episodes ago about artists and their series.
We never talked about Hush, have we? On here?
I think we should hush about Hush.
You think so?
Just for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all do your Googles. Yeah, I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I think we should hush about Hush.
Shh. Just for now.
It's one of Drake's favorite rappers.
Trying to think of anything else. Rest in peace, Drew Gordon.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Who's the other football player that did? I was going to say Larry Allen. No, not Larry. He's like lineman. Played for the Niners too.
Yeah.
No, it was Larry Allen.
It was Larry Allen? Yeah. Rest in peace, Larry Allen.
Rest in peace, Larry Allen.
Yeah. What else happened? I feel something else happened. Trump got 34 counts.
Yeah, he did.
That's funny as hell.
Nah, serious.
It was funny because that happened the same day Vince McMahon. It came out that Vince McMahon, the feds about to indict Vince McMahon next. Came out the same day. And it was and then it was literally a day after the reference tracks came out for Mob Ties. So
2024 is just that year of truth coming to light.
Whew, that way, Cat Williams said it. This is just, oh man.
Like that tone got set.
It was just like, oh man, just all the fuckery just coming out. I love it. All my ops getting opped. Academics, you're next. Academics having a worse year too. You're watching all his people go down. And he's still trying to change the subject. He's still trying to change that narrative for Drake, and it's not working. Oh, what the fuck? What am I leaving? I feel like I'm leaving out something else.
I'm about to say, if we got anything else, let me know now.
Nah, that's it.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Forever hold your peace.
You saw Bad Boys. I'm going to, so don't spoil it. I'm going to go see Bad Boys. I'm just going to say, during the NBA Finals, they was pushing Bad Boys. Mm-hmm. All through the promos.
I was going to talk about Star Wars. Acolyte.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I knew it was beginning something.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued with the story.
I'm intrigued.
It takes place 100 years before the rise of the Empire. So this was 100 years before Anakin was born. 100 years before Qui-Gon Jinn was born. 100 years... Yoda was probably young.
Yeah, he was 700.
Dead ass, yeah.
Yeah, he was 700.
They say he's not going to be on this series, but
yeah. So it's everybody got 5 seconds. Spoiler alert. Because at this point, y'all should have already seen the first 2 episodes.
I'm walking away. Nah, fuck it. Go ahead.
Trinity dies.
Yeah, first opening. Didn't even make it to the opening credits.
But she's going to probably be in flashbacks.
Fuck it.
She's going to be in flashbacks
that
probably.
wasn't even a big deal to me.
No, but the whole premise is there's someone killing Jedis, and they're trying to figure out who it is. And they have an idea who it is, but
except it ain't who it is.
It's not who it is.
Like we find out in the middle of it, oh, that's not who it is. But it's somebody that's connected to the person who they thought it was, but it's not. It's like, oh shit.
It's like it's a mystery pretty much, and then it's gonna unravel throughout the whole series.
Yeah, this Star Wars series, you can tell it's more of a murder mystery type thing.
I think I'm understanding the storyline. Like, okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, old
Like
girl
what it leads
from
up to, pretty much.
old girl from The Hate U Give is playing the main role.
Mm-hmm.
Osha. And old boy from Squid Games, the Asian dude. He's the Asian Jedi, the Japanese. Yeah, he's from Squid Games.
Yeah.
He said he purposely learned English to do this role.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I was like, good for him to get more work. So fuck it.
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Everybody
nigga.
gonna do something for Star Wars,
But
man.
Fuck yeah.
Star Wars fans are, man, these niggas are never happy. They're saying it's too woke because there's women Jedi and shit like that.
There were women Jedi when Anakin was going and killing younglings. Like what?
I think it's
Seriously.
because of the main role who's black and they just don't like that shit.
I mean, like, come on.
I'm telling you, these Star Wars fans are weird.
This isn't real life.
It's not real. It's for kids. That's what
And
George
even for
Lucas.
kids, like it could be for adults. This shit ain't real. Just go with it, man.
Seriously.
They getting mad about the
Completely fiction.
about them fixing fires in space, and I'm like, that's what happened in Episode 1. Like, dude, this is not real. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Star Wars fans are the reason why we got fucking Rise of Skywalker. Like, getting me mad again. Every time I think about Star Wars, I gotta think about those movies that the fans manifested.
Yeah.
They manifested that shit, bitch asses. But yeah, I like that. I like iLLogical. I love how they're working. They're doing all these movies and shows around the first 6 movies, and they're just like, ignore that shit.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with that.
Yeah, well, apparently they are doing something with Rhett. They're doing a Rey movie.
Really?
Yeah, she's coming back for it too. They got something planned for that. So
Well, hopefully they rectify that situation.
Yeah.
tell me about it. Who else might come back? What's his name? Black dude who played Finn. Yeah, he's thinking about coming back
Oh,
too.
I thought you were saying
supposedly.
Miss Windu.
The black dude. Hey, Samuel Jackson said he wants to come back. I'm like, nigga, you went out the window. You dead.
But we didn't see him die, and they brought Maul back.
True. No.
We just saw him go out the window.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And according to George Lucas, the original sequel trilogy, Maul was supposed to be the
villain.
the main villain. He was just running the mercenaries and the underworld.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of the term. I know I said it on top at the beginning of the pod. But mercenaries, it just flowed right off my head the way it was supposed to a few topics ago.
Yeah. But yo, Acolyte, I like this. Star Wars fans suck it. You're gonna keep watching anyway.
Yeah.
They keep saying Star Wars is dead. No, it's not, because you're gonna see it when they announce the next Star Wars movie. You're gonna go see it and complain.
Man, Star Wars ain't dead. That sounds like hip hop fans.
For real.
Seriously.
And then May the 3rd happens, and then everybody's all in tune.
And then we didn't even celebrate May the 4th. May the 4th. That's what Not Like Us dropped.
Right.
Oh man. Anyway, what episode is this?
309.
It's episode 309 of the most consistent podcast in the area.
Give me a hell
Always
yeah.
follow us on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Shout out to Mr. Fab. You can follow me, Mr. Buzz B, for lowercase 08. You can follow us on Instagram at Theological Sense and on Twitter Theological SP, and of course on the face.
And on all social media, you can find me at JCNo. What we did forget to do last month, couple shout outs. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh yeah.
Was a Memorial Day weekend to all the servicemen who sacrificed their lives, both men and women. We appreciate y'all. I'm getting ahead of it now because, again, it's summertime and I have a growing son and I don't know.
Father's Day.
Yeah, so
Hey,
happy
I'm
Father's Day.
16.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Wake up. My confession is yours.
Someone lying. I don't know.
So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Juneteenth to everybody that's celebrating
Freedom!
Juneteenth. Yeah. What else am I forgetting?
And Drake, you better hope your soul is cool. That's all I'm saying.
By the time there might be a finals winner, so if it's the Mavs, salute. If it's the Celtics, kiss
Fuck
my
'em.
ass.
Oh, we didn't talk about clipped.
Yeah, so anyways, on my social media, I'm posting pictures. I'm outside. My son and I were showing legs.
Losing time.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it.
It's a good time going into the summer. Oh, and that's the thing too. So Juneteenth, that's 19th, that's a Wednesday. 2 days later, it's the first official day of summer. June 21st.
And then,
There we go.
And then
And my birthday comes on the 23rd.
Hey, and then what?
Here we
Marsha
go.
Ambrose's dropping her album finally on the 28th.
Oh!
I told you that was going to happen.
I don't know when we're going to be back.
Uh-oh.
However,
Uh-oh.
get ready to unleash the dragon next Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have the Acolyte. We have Power.
My mic, motherfucker.
Acolyte, Power, and Return of the House of Dragons all in rotation.
Oof. Yes.
I used to pray for times like this.
Rhymes like this.
Bel Air's coming back in August.
Yes. Oh man, Will Smith had himself a great year.
Yeah.
Will Smith had himself a comeback with this shit.
But yeah, no, that's me, and that's all I have to plug and all that. Sorry, Martine.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I ain't tripping. Get your shit off.
Yeah, so we keep missing all these kind of important holidays.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's something that needed to be said because we, like you said, we keep missing them shits. But you can follow me on all social media at McFly408. And I mean, shit. Like I said, I'm getting my color back. You know, the weather's getting warmer.
Yep.
Shit. Music gonna be dropping soon. I literally been taking my time with this one, not only because I actually care about it, but because there's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's just been a lot going on. I'm just taking a step back and readjusting some shit.
Yeah. And major shout out. I want to give two big shouts out to my sister.
Yay.
And to Dice for both completing the marathon in San Diego.
Hey.
Yeah,
That started the month. Yeah.
Oh man. I got Kendrick Lamar getting rid of Drake. What I getting rid of? Just tarnished him. Then I got Eminem pissing people off again. Oh, my goats are goating. I love it.
All I need is for Lil Wayne to be like, "Oh yeah, I can rap again. I forgot I know how to rap."
Oh yeah. Well, he
We
said.
didn't talk about that.
You know, he went on stage and said they asked him to play Mona Lisa. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I don't even know the lyrics for that.
Yeah,
but once I do, I'll come back.
Well, there was a conspiracy. Drake fans were like, "Oh, see, even Wayne don't fuck with Kendrick because he don't even perform Mona Lisa." And then that shit got shut down when somebody screamed out at the concert.
Drake
and
fans.
He's like, "I don't even know half the shit I write or rap."
Yeah,
because I don't write.
That's the truth. Like he don't write shit. So
yeah. I remember one time I remember when it was whatever the docuseries was on MTV at the time, and he was it was before he went to Rikers.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And he was on the tour bus and he was rapping. I forgot what song it was, but he came out and he was like, "Boy Scouts don't sell no cookies, huh? It's Girl Scouts, right?" And they were like, "Yeah." And he goes, "That shit's sexist." And he went back and just kept rapping.
That shit's sexist.
Yeah. The one thing
went back and rapped like 3 or 4 more songs worth of material, and then was like, "All right, I'm done."
We didn't talk about that reference track.
What reference track? Oh, I'm single.
Yeah,
but everyone
that
knew
one's
Drake,
old.
Everyone knew Drake wrote
That's
that.
the thing about it. He was featured on the shit. There was a reason why he was featured is because he wrote the shit.
I mean, his ad-libs were on the song.
Motherfuckers are dumb.
I didn't know Drake's ad-libs were on it. I thought it was just all Wayne.
No, if you look at I'm single, that's Drake.
That's Drake saying that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, we know he wrote it. And? Like, who
That
cares?
was known from the beginning.
That was known from the beginning.
First of all, that's one compared to everything that Wayne has released. Wayne is, if there's any person that gets a plea, it's Wayne, considering everything that he dropped from 2004 all the way through 2010
without writing a single fucking
They
lyric.
try to say the same shit about Snoop. Like, Drake fans, let me holler at your partner, because I see y'all my little homies. He lost.
Yeah. Stop trying to cop please.
Deal with it.
He lost.
There's gonna be a winner. There's gonna be a loser. Guess the loser is Drake.
He lost. You could still listen to everything he did.
I'm still listening to Drake.
I'm not.
I am. I still listen to the R&B records.
Okay, well, you can do that.
But still listening to Drake.
I know.
My favorite Drake song is the Buried Alive interlude.
Yeah, Drake. It's gonna take a while for me to listen to Drake again because he's just his fans piss me off. Shit I'm finding out about him is pissing me off. A lot of shit that I'm hearing about him is just rubbing me the wrong way, which is why I'm glad Kendrick is doing what he's doing. So, on that note, he lost.
Peace.